The following is a live sports presentation of Glycod. GLICOD.com.
Glycod's coverage of Oldham High School's football starts now. Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer, Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and our newest location at 1675 Waterson Trail in Louisville.
Crestwood Coin Laundry, Oldham County's leading laundromat for over 25 years. Located at 6520 West Highway 146, Crestwood Coin Laundry offers state-of-the-art facilities in a clean, inviting atmosphere. You can wash and dry clothes yourself, or you can drop off your clothes in the morning and have them back clean, dry, and folded that afternoon. Their extra-large washers are perfect for comforters and large items, and all larger machines accept credit cards. They're open at 8 on weekdays and 7 on weekends for your convenience. Stop in or visit them online, CrestwoodCoinLaundryKY.com.
Want to replace your old, rotted, and drafty windows? What would your house look like with the newest and high-quality windows on the market? With just one call to Metro Windows, you can choose from a great selection of aluminum-clad, vinyl, and rot-free windows at an affordable price. And Metro Windows can also replace just the glass and failed windows, too. Their installers are Oldham County residents that take pride in their work and craftsmanship. Metro Windows has been locally owned for over 30 years and is the proud carrier of the Windsor window line. Give Metro Windows a call today at 222-7828. That's 222-7828, Metro Windows.
Winter is coming. The Farmer's Almanac is predicting a rough winter with teeth-chattering cold. Don't be caught unprepared. Call Thompson Heating and Cooling today for a special $99 HVAC checkup. Because the last time you want to find out your heat isn't working is when you really need it. At Thompson, we offer a 2-hour appointment window, so you won't be kept waiting all day. We are fully stocked and prepared, and 90% of our calls are repaired that day. And as always, your satisfaction is guaranteed. Call us today for express service.
This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by Thompson Heating and Cooling in LaGrange. For trusted, on-time service, call Thompson at 502-817-3105. Thompson, making people comfortable. ThompsonHeating.net.
For the second week in a row, we invite you into Oldham County High School, Belfield at Chris Lander Stadium, as we begin our pregame of the last regular season game in high school football in the state of Kentucky for Oldham County. Tonight, they welcome in the Chargers of Bullitt East, and both teams are experiencing a ton of success. Both 7-2 as they start this season. And end it as well here tonight. It is senior night for the Colonels as they celebrate the seniors on their football roster, as well as band members and cheerleaders. And my name is Jim Tyree. Alongside me is Colby Martin. Will Harper will help us out, and a cast of thousands from our opulent studios and press box here atop Chris Lander Stadium. Colby, we saw Oldham County last week. They wrapped up third place in the district. They know who their playoff opponent is going to be in a week. Tonight really doesn't matter, but when we talk to both teams, it does matter a little bit.
Yeah, it absolutely matters. At the end of the day, it's still a football game, and you come out here to try your best and get ready for the playoffs. Both teams, obviously, same record, had a really good season. Both of them really good quarterbacks on both sides, too.
Eye-popping numbers from this Bullitt East offense. They scored 76 points in a game once already this season. They have yet to score less than 20 in a victory. They did score only 14 against Mayo last week, but there are a lot of teams that are going to line up against Mayo and not have success.
Yes, and that was their probably their lowest scoring game of the season. They're averaging 43.2 points a game right now. Unbelievable.
Their offense is killing it. Right now, Oldham County, they are on a little bit of a roll. They won their last game against George Rogers Clark to wrap up third place in the district. And they didn't lose the other two district games by a large margin. They were in those games late. Teams pulled away at the end.
Yes, and Oldham County, as we saw last week with the Sam Young show, we'll see if he shows up tonight and plays just like he did last week.
Absolutely, and we're going to talk to Tayshawn McBroom. We will not get a chance tonight to talk to the head coach of the Chargers, Bullitt East, Ethan Atchley, and there is a reason why. Apparently, some heavy traffic due to an accident on the way over here. They were not involved in the accident, but because of the traffic backup, they just pulled into the parking lot, did Bullitt East, about 15 minutes ago. So they're going to try to get them in here, get them dressed, let them warm up. We may be delayed by about 15 minutes or so. We'll find out here at the end of the Senior Day festivities for Oldham County. So all that said, we're going to have high school football, even though it's rained like, cats and dogs for the last 20 to 25 minutes. There's going to be football on this wet field, the Bermuda grass here at Oldham County.
These are some of my favorite football games that when it's wet, like I said earlier, you've got two quarterbacks that really the power of both their teams. Can they throw the ball, slick ground? It's going to be a really fun game to watch.
I think you're right. Travis Egan is just absolutely sensational for Bullitt East. He has already thrown this season for more than 2,000 yards, 2131 to be exact, 148 out of 245, 26 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. And you think, wow, that's a really good passing game. Bullitt East likes to run the football. They have one of the best running backs in all of high school football in the state of Kentucky, 1,301 yards from Mason Gauthier, 19 touchdowns on the ground. He's very impressive, averaging over 162 yards per contest.
Yeah, and it's amazing to think about the fact that Egan is second in 6A as a quarterback. He's number 2 overall, and yet their running game is one of the best in the state as well.
The Oldham County Colonels do rely on who Colby was talking about moments ago, Sam Young. He is the senior quarterback, 77 of 144. Just a little bit better than 50% on the season, 15 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, and just a hair under 1,300 yards passing. Well, you think, wow, that's a good passing game. Well, not so fast, my friend. Rushing, Sam Young, team's leading rusher, 113 carries, 632 yards, and just a touchdown less rushing than he does passing with 14.
Yeah, and he had 6 touchdowns last week, and if I'm not mistaken, 4 of those were on the ground, correct?
I believe you're right.
Amazing. It's amazing. He can run the ball just as well as he throws it. I'm excited. I'm so excited for this game to get underway.
and it doesn't mean a thing. Well, at least in the standings. Everybody knows who they're going to play next week. We'll get this game underway, hopefully, before too long. We'll take a break, come back. Welcome in to GlideCod.com's coverage of tonight's regular season finale between Oldham County and Bullitt East. Back in a moment here on GlideCod.com.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Brian Morrison in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome to WDRB Home Design here at Watts Home Center. We're talking paint colors today. Tommy, what are the hottest colors this season?
The hottest colors are gray. Grays are trending. You also have taupes, off-white. Benjamin Moore has over 4,000 colors, so we can find something that you like.
So if I wanted to color match my shirt, you could do it?
I can do it. We take our little color spectrometer here. It will take a picture of your shirt, tells us what color it is. We have true color lighting, so it helps us get the true color to match your color.
Do you have any tips for us to ensure a successful paint job?
The best tip I can give you is use the proper tools. You want to use a good paintbrush, you want to use a good roller. People always grab a roller frame, they just want to roll a wall. Grab a pole, whether it be an expensive good one, an inexpensive wooden one. It makes the job go so much easier when you're rolling that wall out.
The team at Watts Home Center can answer all your painting questions, so come on out to their location here in LaGrange. I'm Lindsay Cox for WDRB Home Design.
Robert Lane is not a seasoned politician. He grew up in Oldham County and has been in the trenches alongside first responders for over 20 years. As sheriff, he will provide fresh, community-oriented policing perspectives while maintaining a duty to serve citizens fairly and impartially. Vote for a candidate with a servant's heart. Vote Robert Lane for Oldham County Sheriff, committed to community.
I'm Robert Lane, and I approve this message.
Paid for and approved by Robert Lane for Oldham County Sheriff.
You're tuned in to Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Welcome back in as our pregame coverage continues here. We're getting set for Oldham County and Bullitt East here tonight. The Bullitt East team, the Chargers, a little bit late arriving due to some traffic issues. They're here now, we think, and hopefully we'll hit the field here before too long and get some warm-ups underway before this thing can get started. We're thinking we possibly might be delayed by about 10 to 15 minutes, not sure yet, trying to get an update from the officials here at Oldham County. I failed to mention a moment ago, Bullitt East also knows who their district opponent will be in the first round of the playoffs in 2 weeks, in a week. It'll be Southern, as Bullitt East kind of ran through this Class 6A District 4 until they got to Mayo last week. And they'll, I'm sure, probably see this Mayo team again. And if they do, you know, hopefully they took some lessons away from that 55-14 loss last week.
And it was a really close game in the first half. They were right with them, just a couple of little mistakes. Coach probably learned some things, some calls he made, but they were right there with them in the first half. Mel just broke away.
Snapped a 5-game winning streak for Bullitt East, and we mentioned Oldham County sewing up third place in their district last week. Let's start talking about keys to the game, and I rely on my partner Colby Martin for this, as these keys to the game tonight are brought to you by Robert Lane for Sheriff, committed to community. All right, first for the visiting Bullitt East Chargers, Colby. You've seen them this year, correct?
Actually, I have not.
Oh, I thought you did.
I've been able to watch them. That's the nice part.
Yeah.
Bullitt East, they've got to come out, and I really think they can take advantage of Oldham County's defense. As we talked last week, Oldham County blitzes a lot. They put a lot of pressure at the line. They have so many different parts of their offense they can use. They've got a great running back, great quarterback. They run a really good RPO. Take advantage of that blitz. I think they can really take advantage and get the ball downfield quickly and easily.
On a night like this where it's very wet, rain has been falling steadily since we got here around 5:30. On a night like this, if you try to go to the passing game too much, and Oldham County has some really good defensive backs. Brian Monteleon leads them with 3 interceptions, got one last week. It could spell disaster for Bullitt East if they try to go to the air too much with these wet conditions.
Right, absolutely it can, and that's why you mix it up. You make sure you show them some looks. That RPO is a great look to make the defense kind of sit back looking for the pass, but you're going to run the ball. So,
all right, let's switch it over to Oldham County. What do they got to do to get a win tonight?
They've got to play really good defense, make sure they don't get confused by some of the mix-up, and then they've got to let Sam Young do his thing.
RPO defense, you really have to play assignment football. You get a half step out of place, and it's over.
You do, and if you're the weak side linebacker, for instance, they go your direction, and you go to the running back, you've left a wide open spot for either the quarterback to go or the pass.
Those are the keys to the game, according to Colby Martin, brought to you by Robert Lane for Sheriff, committed to community. We did get a couple of minutes with Tayshawn McBroom out on the field. It was raining, it was wet, but I tell you something, I absolutely love McBroom's infectious energy and positivity. He was a great player to watch at Trinity and on into the college ranks, and he's such a great coach to watch and talk to. We're going to replay those comments for you coming up in just a few moments. This is coverage, pregame-wise, of Oldham County hosting Bullitt East here on Glycod.com.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer, Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and our newest location at 1675 Waterson Trail in Louisville.
Crestwood Coin Laundry, Oldham County's leading laundromat for over 25 years. Located at 6520 West Highway 146, Crestwood Coin Laundry offers state-of-the-art facilities in a clean, inviting atmosphere. You can wash and dry clothes yourself, or you can drop off your clothes in the morning and have them back clean, dry, and folded that afternoon. Their extra-large washers are perfect for comforters and large items, and all larger machines accept credit cards. They're open at 8 on weekdays and 7 on weekends for your convenience. Stop in or visit them online, CrestwoodCoinLaundryKY.com.
Want to replace your old, rotted, and drafty windows? What would your house look like with the newest and high-quality windows on the market? With just one call to Metro Windows, you can choose from a great selection of aluminum-clad, vinyl, and rot-free windows at an affordable price. And Metro Windows can also replace just the glass and failed windows, too. Their installers are Oldham County residents that take pride in their work and craftsmanship. Metro Windows has been locally owned for over 30 years and is the proud carrier of the Windsor window line. Give Metro Windows a call today at 222-7828. That's 222-7828, Metro Windows.
Winter is coming. The Farmer's Almanac is predicting a rough winter with teeth-chattering cold. Don't be caught unprepared. Call Thompson Heating and Cooling today for a special $99 HVAC checkup. Because the last time you want to find out your heat isn't working is when you really need it. At Thompson, we offer a 2-hour appointment window, so you won't be kept waiting all day. We are fully stocked and prepared, and 90% of our calls are repaired that day. And as always, your satisfaction is guaranteed. Call us today for express service.
This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by Thompson Heating and Cooling in LaGrange. For trusted on-time service, call Thompson at 502-817-3105. Thompson, making people comfortable. ThompsonHeating.net.
Pre-game coverage of Oldham County hosting Bullitt East's last regular season game of the season. And with me now is Tayshawn McBroom, the head coach of the Oldham County Colonels. Coach, you locked up third place in the district last week by beating GRC. Tonight you got a Bullitt East team comes in with the same record you have at 7-2. Little bragging rights on the line here for somebody to go into the playoffs at 8-2 and go in on the right note. Am I right?
Oh, definitely. We just want to finish the year strong, finish the season strong. Getting that win last week was huge. As I told you guys, I didn't want to go 0-3 in district.
I hear that.
So we was able to take care of business, and we're looking to do the same tonight.
What do you expect from this Bullitt East team? What's their strengths?
I say the run game. Pretty shifty back there at number 23. Got a couple skilled guys that they like to get to. So I think if we can slow down the run again and make them one-dimensional, I like our chances tonight.
They've put up eye-popping numbers on offense. What jumps out at you on film?
Again, just the tempo and the inside zone things they like to do. I think a lot of the times if they get that going, that's when the passing games open up for them. So 23's a tough runner.
Right.
He'll be a challenge tonight, but I think we're going to be ready for him.
Last week in that last district game of the season, you were hoping just to make sure that you were healthy, get the win, but hope that you came out of it with good legs. Everybody good for you tonight?
I got some guys back. I'm still working for some guys next week, but I got Justin Ruffin back. Grant Gilchrist, we still hopeful for next week. But I think with him back and some of my rookies healthy, I think we're going to be fine.
I got to say it, though, and Coach, I want to get your opinion. Last game of the year, and it doesn't mean anything, or does it?
I think it does. I think anytime you got playoffs on the line and the type of opponent we play first round, having good energy and getting a good win tonight and play well, I think that's important for us.
Carries over into the postseason.
Yes, sir.
Tayshawn McBroom, head coach of the Oldham County Colonels, and we'll continue with pregame coverage in just a moment. This is Glycod.com.
Robert Lane is not a seasoned politician. He grew up in Oldham County and has been in the trenches alongside first responders for over 20 years. As sheriff, he will provide fresh, community-oriented policing perspectives while maintaining a duty to serve citizens fairly and impartially. Vote for a candidate with a servant's heart. Vote Robert Lane for Oldham County Sheriff, committed to community.
I'm Robert Lane, and I approve this message.
Paid for and approved by Robert Lane for Oldham County Sheriff.
Want to replace your old, rotted, and drafty windows? What would your house look like with the newest and high-quality windows on the market? With just one call to Metro Windows, you can choose from a great selection of aluminum-clad, vinyl, and rot-free windows at an affordable price. And Metro Windows can also replace just the glass and failed windows, too. Their installers are Oldham County residents that take pride in their work and craftsmanship. Metro Windows has been locally owned for over 30 years and is the proud carrier of the Windsor window line. Give Metro Windows a call today at 222-7828. That's 222-7828, Metro Windows.
Welcome to WDRB Home Design here at Watts Home Center. We're talking paint colors today. Tommy, what are the hottest colors this season?
The hottest colors are gray. Grays are trending. You also have taupes, off-white. Benjamin Moore has over 4,000 colors, so we can find something that you like.
So if I wanted to color match my shirt, you could do it?
I can do it. We take our little color spectrometer here. It will take a picture of your shirt, tells us what color it is. We have true color lighting, so it helps us get the true color to match your color.
Do you have any tips for us to ensure a successful paint job?
The best tip I can give you is use the proper tools. You want to use a good paintbrush, you want to use a good roller. People always grab a roller frame, they just want to roll a wall. Grab a pole, whether it be an expensive good one, an inexpensive wood one. It makes the job go so much easier when you're rolling that wall out.
The team at Watts Home Center can answer all your painting questions, so come on out to their location here in LaGrange. I'm Lindsay Cox for WDRB Home Design.
Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters. Colossians 3:23. Stinnett Plumbing, proudly serving Oldham County with a complete array of services from faucet fixes to bathroom renovations. Locally owned, built on integrity, and committed to bringing exceptional quality work to you. On call 24 hours a day for emergency repairs. Phone 502-690-3070. Stinnett Plumbing. This portion of tonight's game on Glycod is brought to you by Stinnett Plumbing. Reliable, friendly, trusted. Phone 502-690-3070 or go online to StinnettPlumbing.com.
Let's take a look at some storylines and some numbers as we get set for this game. Apparently, we have been told now there will not be a delay. I do not see Bullitt East on the field warming up just yet. We're about 5.5 and some change away from the official start time of the game, and they have not warmed up on the field yet. So we'll keep our eye on that. We have been told, though, from the officials on the field that there will not be a delay to start this football game. Again, something we're keeping our eye on. Numbers-wise, the top rushers in Class 6A. This is the highest class of football, Colby, in the state of Kentucky. And the leading rusher in that class is the running back for Bullitt East and Mason Gauthier, averaging 163 yards per game. That's one better than the next guy up, and that is the running back from Eastern High School, Pierce Humpage. Gauthier has just been incredibly impressive. Even though you've got a quarterback at Bullitt East that's throwing the daylights out of the football, he's still getting big numbers rushing.
Well, it helps when your quarterback can throw the ball as a running back because you have the opportunity now to have lanes. When your quarterback's throwing the ball over the place, the defense sits back, you could park a bus in some of these lanes.
Sam Young, if you're wondering, is the 12th leading rusher in the state of Kentucky in Class 6A, averaging 79 yards per contest. Now, look at the passing games. You think, you got the leading rusher in the Class 6A. You're going to have, a quarterback. He might have a good season, listed 15, 20-something. No. Number 2 in Class 6A is Travis Egan of Bullitt East, averaging 237 yards through the air per game. The only guy that's better than him is a guy at Davis County by the name of Joe Humphreys that's averaging 315 yards per contest, and that is a throwing offense at Davis County down in the Owensboro area. But the second leading passer in terms of yards per game and the leading rusher in terms of yards per game, this offense of Ethan Ashley's is extremely impressive.
And what impresses me most about Egan, not just the yards per game, is he's a 60% completion percentage. That's really good at the high school level. I mean, Sam Young's at 54%, but 60 is really impressive.
Yeah, Sam Young as Colby said, 54%, 162 yards per game. That's good enough for 13th in Class 6A. All right. Well, you got that much passing. You've also got the top 2 receivers in the country as well. In Class 6A, not the country. Nolan Davenport and Cameron Brogan are both at the top. 1-2, 102 yards per game and 91 yards per game, respectively. Can Oldham County slow down this offense? We'll have to wait and see if that's what's going to happen. This is coverage of the last regular season game of the year. And you're watching Glycod.com. Back in a moment.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer, Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and our newest location at 1675 Watterson Trail in Louisville.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street, or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
For your surprisingly great home and auto rate, call State Farm agent Brian Morrison in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I started smoking probably around 11 or 12 years old, and then within a couple of years, of course, it's just part of your life. I quit in 2012 on May 2nd, about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, in the parking lot of the hospital I was about to get admitted to because my left lung had collapsed. I was in the hospital for over 2 months. And then I was home with a tube coming out of my chest for about 6 weeks after that. And that's when I was diagnosed with stage 4. And eventually I will probably die from COPD. I had worked in the construction industry. I love to build things. In our old home, it was a fun place. And I built it all with my own hands, the walls, the ceiling, the floors. And that got taken away. We owned a boat, and I had to give it up. I couldn't physically handle it anymore. So we thought, well, let's maybe try to travel a little bit. So we bought a camper, and I had to give that up because I just couldn't, it's physically demanding. So your world just keeps shrinking. When you lay in bed at night, you're by yourself, that's when it weighs on you.
You're tuned in to Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Welcome back. We have just been informed that there will be a 10-minute delay before the start of the game. They are giving Bullitt East some time after they got dressed to come out, warm up on the field. Some of their team members are still in the locker room right now as we speak, still getting dressed. So they've added 10 more minutes, and that is what we will wait. Our official start time now will be at around 7:40 for this one. Stay with us. Our pregame coverage will continue as we bring you the action tonight. The regular season finale between Oldham County and Bullitt East. Jim Tyree, Colby Martin, Will Harper, cast 1,000. So we will now give you the starting lineup, or what we believe will be the starting lineup for Oldham County, and then we'll come back as we try to isolate here with just our vision because of their late arrival, not able to get their starters. So we're going to try to get those for you as we go through the pregame coverage. And I'll tell you that the starting lineup here brought to you by State Farm agent Leslie Gilley. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. The quarterback will be Sam Young, 6'3", 180 pounds, actually probably a little bit heavier now, senior. He has been impressive. It seems like when I covered GRC on radio for 6 years before I moved over to Glycod, it seems like Sam Young, might be his 7th or 8th year of starting as the quarterback at Oldham County. He's been here forever, Colby.
So a graduate transfer?
Absolutely. Got a medical red shirt, a couple more years, COVID year, put that in there. He has just been impressive from the word go. I think he started since he was a freshman at the quarterback position. So Sam Young, he'll be the quarterback. We've told you about his numbers. They're a running back. The starting running back will probably be Caden Shepard. Shepard is, and I've lost him.
5'11", 240 sophomore.
Thank you very much. He's leading the team other than Sam Young in rushing yards. So Caden Shepard will probably be the starting running back. Wide receivers, Jacob Davis. He is 6 foot and 160. He's a senior. Wesley Alexander, 6'3". He's a senior. They'll also have Travis Edgar, 5'9", 150, a junior, as someone who'll catch passes from Sam Young. And Jackson Elkins, 6'3", 160, and a junior. Their offensive line at center will be Isaac Meyer. Meyer, 6 foot, 260, and a senior. The left tackle will be Isaac Starr, 6'1", 230. The left guard, Houston Manning, 6'3", 260. The right tackle is Cameron Pittman, 6'3", 270. And the right guard is Dylan Bayer, 6 foot, 230. We'll give you Bullitt East when we come back on Glycod.com.
Crestwood Coin Laundry, Oldham County's leading laundromat for over 25 years. Located at 6520 West Highway 146, Crestwood Coin Laundry offers state-of-the-art facilities in a clean, inviting atmosphere. You can wash and dry clothes yourself, or you can drop off your clothes in the morning and have them back clean, dry, and folded that afternoon. Their extra-large washers are perfect for comforters and large items, and all larger machines accept credit cards. They're open at 8 on weekdays and 7 on weekends for your convenience. Stop in or visit them online, CrestwoodCoinLaundryKY.com.
Welcome to WDRB Home Design here at Watts Home Center. We're talking paint colors today. Tommy, what are the hottest colors this season?
The hottest colors are gray. Grays are trending. You also have taupes, off-white. Benjamin Moore has over 4,000 colors, so we can find something that you like.
So if I wanted to color match my shirt, you could do it?
I can do it. We take our little color spectrometer here. It will take a picture of your shirt, tells us what color it is. We have true color lighting, so it helps us get the true color to match your color.
Do you have any tips for us to ensure a successful paint job?
The best tip I can give you is use the proper tools. You want to use a good paintbrush, you want to use a good roller. People always grab a roller frame, they just want to roll a wall, grab a pole, whether it be an expensive good one, inexpensive wood one. It makes the job go so much easier when you're rolling that wall out.
The team at Watts Home Center can answer all your painting questions, so come on out to their location here in LaGrange. I'm Lindsay Cox for WDRB Home Design.
From Glycod, it's Oldham High School's football. Tonight's game is brought to you by Anderson Sales and Service, outdoor equipment specialists who make your life easier. Thompson Heating and Cooling, where your comfort comes first. Roy's Body and Glass Shop, locally owned and operated with a lifetime warranty on all repairs. LaGrange Service Center, quality car care since 1964. Watts Home Center in LaGrange, design that feels like home. Metro Windows, State Farm Insurance Agent Leslie Kelly, Robert Lane for Oldham County Sheriff, and by Lawson Financial. Now to the field for all the action of Oldham High School's football from Glycod.
Pre-game coverage winding down here as the 10-minute delay starts to wind down as well. Once again, to recap, Bullitt East caught in some traffic getting here to Oldham County High tonight. Oldham County now coming out onto the field. Senior night activities for them. They were afforded a wealth of time to get everybody included, and they even did some other fall sports as well. So getting the band, the cheerleaders, and everybody else, and had plenty of time to do it. So we're almost ready to get underway as Bullitt East is getting their warm-ups in. Our weather, game time weather here, as we take a look at that, it is raining currently. It is a light rain at this time. It has been heavier throughout the evening, but right now just a very light rain that's falling. It is supposed to rain all the way through this game. It will not stop. So the Bermuda grass will be very wet, very slick out there on the field, Bell Field here at Oldham County High. Our temperature is 55 degrees, and that will probably go down to about 54, but that is all that will drop in temperature. It will actually bottom out at 54 and will stay there for the rest of the evening before tomorrow morning. So 55, rain in our weather at this time, getting ready for the kickoff of this contest. The officials tonight, your referee is Ed Doan. Your umpire is Mike Kalin. The line judge is Joel Fenwick. The back judge is Trevor Moore, and the linesman is Les Pollitt. Last regular season game for these two teams. The coin toss just taking place, and Oldham County won. They will defer to the second half, so we'll see Ethan Ashley and his Bullitt East Chargers take the field on offense first, and we'll get that kickoff coming up momentarily. This is high school football on Glycod.com.
Crestwood Coin Laundry, Oldham County's leading laundromat for over 25 years. Located at 6520 West Highway 146, Crestwood Coin Laundry offers state-of-the-art facilities in a clean, inviting atmosphere. You can wash and dry clothes yourself, or you can drop off your clothes in the morning and have them back clean, dry, and folded that afternoon. Their extra-large washers are perfect for comforters and large items, and all larger machines accept credit cards. They're open at 8 on weekdays and 7 on weekends for your convenience. Stop in or visit them online, CrestwoodCoinLaundryKY.com.
You're tuned in to Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Here is what we believe the starting lineup for Bullitt East will be. Of course, the quarterback we've talked about, Travis Egan. He's a junior, 6'1.5", 178 pounds, just as athletic looking as Sam Young across the line from him. The running back will be Mason Gauthier, 5'8", 156. A little bit bigger than that. I think that's a preseason measurement that is listed on their roster. He's a junior. The wide receivers, Cameron Brogan, 5'10", 148, and a junior. Nathan Mitchell, 6'2", 195, and a senior. And then also the wide receiver, Nolan Davenport, 5'10", 151. He is a junior. Their offensive line will have Jansen Hayden, a senior, 5'10", 261. They'll go with Jacob Kaufman, a junior, at one of the spots. Peyton Stafford, 6'2.5", 276. He's a junior. It'll be Luke Pope, 5'10.5", 285, a senior, and Connor Ward, 6', 252, and a sophomore. That's the horn, and we're about ready to get this thing underway. And we are nice and dry in our press box here tonight. Feel bad for Will Harper, who's up on the roof with the camera work, but he did a fantastic job last week, and we know he's going to stay on top of it for you this week as well.
You know, it's hard to believe it's a final game that doesn't really matter in the standing because the crowd here definitely tells me otherwise.
Nothing but a sea of umbrellas below us here in the press box. It is absolutely packed on the home side. Bullitt East brought a nice crowd and still arriving as people bleed in, having been blocked in that traffic for so long as they make their way from Shepherdsville. And I have to wait and see. I believe it'll be Huerta that will kick off. He did such a fantastic job, and I have just spotted him. So Jose Huerta, 5'10", a junior. He was the place kicker, kicked a field goal last week. Missed a couple of extra points, but he is fantastic with his leg, and he'll be kicking off. Back deep for the Chargers will be Tyler Spalding, sophomore. And also Patrick Ballard, senior. Actually, it's not Spalding, it's Davenport, Nolan Davenport that's back deep. He's closest to us in the press box. And Ballard is across the way, and that kickoff from Huerta will go through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback to start the contest. We're finally underway here in Buckner, Kentucky for this contest between these two teams tonight. Oldham County and Bullitt East. Both 7-2. Winner will go into the playoffs at 8-2. Of course, the loser will go to 7-3. Both know their opponents. As this game at the end of the season really only matters, I guess, in RPI. As going into the game, Bullitt East number 6 in the state in Class 6A in the RPI rankings, and Oldham County number 8. So very close between the two teams. And there's Egan under center. Got a back in the backfield with him in Gauthier. Tight end in motion underneath is Hoover. Snap, and they'll go to Gauthier, and Gauthier will get to the line of scrimmage. May have squeezed through for another yard before getting tackled at the 26-yard line, coming up off the bottom of that pile. A host of them involved in that. Somebody wearing 41 this week, and I don't have a 41, so we'll have to find out who that is. Monte Leon was also involved in the tackle. Yard on first down makes it second, or check that, 6 yards. Makes it 2nd and 4, and Gauthier's going to pick up the first down. I thought he only got a yard, but it was the 25 he got across instead of the 20. And I'm used to those pro rules, I guess. I don't know what happened there. 6 yards on the first down carry, and he gets another 7 to 8 yards across the 35 to the 36-yard line to pick up a first down.
Tremendous cutback, too, on that run.
Great blocking up front by this Bullitt East line. Just fantastic. Also in there, Sebastian Espinoza. Here's Egan getting away from trouble in the backfield. Going to break out toward the sideline and get across the 40 to about the 42, maybe the 43. Where are they going to spot this? Oh, they're going to give him the 44. So he'll get 6, 7, give him 8 yards on a first down carry when it looked like they had him bottled up in the backfield.
He really got outside the pocket quickly there and got to the sideline.
2nd and 2 coming up. Knocking on the door of Oldham County territory here. Shotgun again, and they'll send Hoover in motion underneath. Now Hoover goes back to the left side. Fake the handoff to Gauthier, and Egan will duck across the 45. He started to go wide, then ducked it back up the hash, and is able to pick up the first down across the 45 to the 47, possibly even the 48-yard line. Boy, Egan, running that RPO, he knows just when to pull it out, doesn't he?
It's dangerous, but if you can do it all day.
Another gain of about 6, maybe 5 there to pick up the first down. They only needed 2. From their own 48, Bullitt East has run every play. Trips to the left side, as you see. Gauthier in the backfield. Shift to the line by Oldham County. Gauthier and a little pressure on Egan. He'll throw it and complete it on the sideline in Oldham County territory. It's Davenport who will pick up the catch and the first down, as it looked as if Egan was going to get sacked. Breaking through was Avery Lavelle, but Lavelle just couldn't finish it off.
There's that pressure, but Wow, way to get outside on that. Just get away.
All the way down inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. That is a huge gain. That time he picks up 15. They make it 14 on the catch. Sticks move again, and Bullitt East into Oldham County territory and a little momentum. Hoover will switch from the left to the right side. Handoff, Gauthier, middle, and makes a move after he got to the line of scrimmage, and he's gang tackled, although he's going to fight his way across the 35 down to about the 33-yard line. Leading the way was Sam Oldham. That is an appropriate name. Sam Oldham, living in Oldham County. Why not? And a gain after it looked like that Gauthier would be bottled up. He's still able to get 5 yards down to the 33. 2 receivers either side. Far hash mark. One in motion. Snap, shotgun, going to throw. Looks, middle of the field, through the hands of the receiver, intended at the 30-yard line.
There's that rain we talked about.
Caden Bostock. Bostock is a freshman. Just not able to pull that one in. And you're right. And that light rain is a little more like a medium rain right now.
It's just enough to get your hands slick.
3rd down and 5. First 3rd down that Bullitt East has faced tonight. Opening drive of this game. And somebody jumped. Was it Lavelle? It was. Avery Lavelle. Trying to get a little bit of a head start there. Jumped across the line of scrimmage. That may give Bullitt East the first down. And let's wait and see. They may be just a little bit short. And they are. They're going to be inches short. 3rd and inches. And I'm not sure about Ethan Ashley, but I may take a shot here. 4th down and inches, you know you can get it.
Yeah, a lot of
the way
times
you're running the football.
Yeah, and defense kind of jumps up on top of you here, so you've got some opportunities over the top, and you can run it too.
We go trips this time to the right side. That's the near side, also the wide side of the field. Gauthier in the left hip of Egan. Egan puts a man in motion to the left, fakes the little outlet. He's going to throw it anyway, and Davenport catches it, gets the first down, then bumped out of bounds. As getting over to bump him out that time was Dustin Keown. Keown, good defense, but Davenport able to pick up the first down. The sticks will move, and they put him down at the 25-yard line. Only a gain of about 5 yards, but enough.
It's that little screen pass that Oldham County was having trouble with last week. That worked really well just then.
Check that, 3 yards on the gain. Still enough to move the sticks. They only needed inches. Egan snaps the hands, gets the and a fumble, but Gauthier able to fall back on the football. Little miscommunication in the backfield as Gauthier and Egan not able to get clean on the handoff. It was going to be a middle handoff to Gauthier, and the fumble makes them lose about 5 yards back to the 30. They're going to mark it at the 29, loss of 4, 2nd and 14. And for the first time tonight, Colby, we see Bullitt East behind the sticks.
That's the difficulty with the RPO, though, in that situation. It's easy to fumble the ball.
Shift to the defensive line. Egan gets a play call from the sideline. Gauthier's with him on his left hip. Shifts again on the defensive line. Gauthier, middle of the line. He gets away from one tackle, not going to get away from the second one. Slicing through is that number 41 we mentioned. Don't have him on a roster. We'll have to find out who that is.
It's Halloween weekend. Maybe he dressed up as someone else. That's why he's got a different number on.
Trey Cotton is who I'm hearing is wearing 41 tonight, so I'll change my number. 6-foot freshman linebacker. Trey Cotton wearing 41 instead of 44. No gain on the play on the handoff to Gauthier, so it's 3rd and 14. They bunch everybody inside. Tight formation. Now everybody goes out. Pass completed. Gauthier going to get tackled from behind. Nowhere near the first down. May have picked up a couple. Wesley Rios Lara, the 5'9 senior linebacker who had a monster game last week, was up in the double digits in tackles. He gets the tackle here after a gain of only 3, and it'll be 4th and 11. Bullitt East will keep the offense out there.
You're in the spot you can here, and I don't know how much you trust your kicker in the wet, so you might as well go for it in the situation.
They send 3 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. Egan with the play call has Gauthier on his right hip. No tight end. Here comes a man in motion, and that is Bostock. Going to throw to him, and he's wide open. Catches it, first down at the 10. Nobody marked him coming out, and now the official says, no, it's an incomplete pass. Bostock did not hold on to it.
Looked like it was sliding out of his hand as he turned there, going to the ground.
So it's a turnover on downs. I thought Bostock had caught it, turned, but apparently never secured the football, and it'll be a turnover on an unsuccessful fourth down attempt. He was wide open. I mean, there was nobody within 5 yards of him, and may have been surprised that he was that wide open. So 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line for Oldham County. Young goes to work for the first time with 6:53 to go in the first quarter. He's going to run the quarterback option left side. Now he reverses field right side, and he's going to get a first down. Everything was headed over to that left side of the offense, and Young realized it. He is tackled by Davenport, but not before he picks up 11 to the 37-yard line. Under center now, going to go tempo. Handoff. And able to get to the 40 is Trent Garrison, 5'10", 150-pound senior. A little heavier than that. May have been even a little taller than that now. He gets across the 40 to the 41. That's a gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. Again, 6:15 and counting in the first quarter. Bullitt East on the opening drive held it a long time, but went for it on 4th down at the Oldham County 30-yard line and didn't pick it up. Young goes to the shotgun. Little pistol look here. Fakes a run to the right. Now heads right into the middle of the line, and he'll get gang tackled at the 44. Coming off the bottom of that pile is Ethan Topalis. Topalis, a senior defensive lineman, actually playing back there as a linebacker in this defense. 5'11", 200-pounder. The 3-yard pickup by Young in the middle of the field makes it 3rd and 3. They've got to get close to the 48-yard line to pick up a first down. 3 wideouts, all to the right side. Running back is Garrison. Fumble. Football loose, and I think Bullitt East may have gotten it. That wet football has already shown up a couple of different times. Let's see who comes off the bottom of the pile. I still haven't. Yep, there it is. Bullitt East football.
We talked about. I'm sorry, Jim. Go ahead.
Recovering was Gabe Henderson, sophomore linebacker, 6', 200-pounder.
We talked about earlier about the passing game and the ball being slick, but in my experience, it's just as bad in the running game. 2 people have to take the ball right away. It's really easy for the ball to slide up the jersey, off the hands, and lose it.
So Garrison fumbles. That's who will get credit for it anyway, as the handoff did not go cleanly. And Bullitt East, their second drive of the night, starts in Oldham territory at the 44-yard line. Egan moves his tight end Hoover over to the right side. Going to throw deep, down the sideline, left side, incomplete. On coverage for Oldham County was Jacob Davis. Pass was intended for Davenport, and it'll bring up 2nd and 10.
It's really good coverage on that there. He was right where he needed to be to make sure the ball had to get over the outside shoulder for the wide receiver.
So Henderson recovers the fumble. That's the first turnover of the night, other than turnover on downs. And Bullitt East back in business, 2nd and 10 now from the Oldham 44. 2 wideouts, actually trips to the right side, 1 to the left, no tight end. Gauthier, middle of the line, picks his way to the 41. Able to hold on and bring him down from behind. Let's see who that was knifing in there. That's Monte Leon. No, Wesley Rios. .435 and counting to go in the first. It'll bring up 3rd and 7 after the 3-yard gain by Gauthier. Man in motion is Bostock. Goes to the left side. Now the long pass, right sideline. It is almost incomplete or intercepted. Having a shot at that was Justin Ruffin, a sophomore defensive back. It was intended for the tight end, Bryce Hoover, at around the 30-yard line.
Ball's just coming out a little early. I think it's sliding from him.
So a timeout now with 4:16 left to go in the first. Rain falling. 4th and 7, and Bullitt East was going to decide what they're going to do here. We'll find out when we come back. This is Glycod.com.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer, Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and our newest location at 1675 Watterson Trail in Louisville. You're tuned in to Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
A 4th and 7 goal coming up for Bullitt East here after they recovered a fumble in danger of going 3 and out, or 4 and out it would be, with a 4th down opportunity. They have already missed on one 4th down conversion try that stopped their first drive. 4th and 7 here from the 41. Egan, middle of the field, incomplete, and a flag. They're going to say that Davenport was interfered with. Davis was on him. I thought it was incidental contact as he tripped Davenport. Feet got tangled up at around the 25-yard line, but it looks as if this is going to be a penalty on Oldham County, and the 4th down conversion try will be successful this time for the Chargers.
I don't really necessarily agree with the call. I think maybe at worst their legs got tangled up and maybe got a hand on his hip, but that's a really tight call on that one.
So Davis gets called for pass interference, and it'll put the football all the way down to the 26-yard line.
It's easy to make that call out there, though. It's going so fast, but it was really close.
1 for 2 on the 4th down conversion tries now are the Chargers, and they're knocking on the door of the red zone. 1st and 10, a new set of 4 to work with. Gauthier in the backfield. Tight set here. 2 wideouts to either side, but 2 of them lined up as H-backs. 1 left, 1 right. They're going to send Hoover in motion underneath. Put him to the left side. Now Gauthier. Gauthier picks his way for a positive gain and pulled back to the 25-yard line. Forward progress will get him to the 22.
He wasn't pulled back. He was picked up and carried backwards.
Well, he's listed, to be honest with you, he's listed at 156. So if that weight is true, I can see where you do that. Stacked receivers both sides. Snap, and we've got flags everywhere. I don't think Bullitt East was ever set. And a false start going to be called against the Chargers. They tried to go hurry up there, and nobody was on the same page. So the 4 yards that they just gained on Gauthier's run going to be taken away, and they'll be behind the sticks again at 2nd and 11. They were very close to the red zone, now backed away from it, back to the 27-yard line. Already, we've seen 3 penalty flags thrown about 9 minutes into the first quarter.
I could see Bullitt East making some mistakes early on. They did get off the bus and have about 12 minutes to get ready, so it's easy. You're not quite all there yet.
I got you. Stacked receivers again, both sides. No tight end. Gauthier is in the backfield. They're going to give it to him. He's got a huge lane down to the 20-yard line. Probably is going to be marked inside at the 18. And that is red zone. First team to reach the red zone tonight are the Chargers of Bullitt East. That's a big run there, too. A 9-yard gain. It brings up 3rd and 2. They're going to go tempo, hurry up, snap, throw, complete to Davenport. Got around the block, gets taken down at the 11-yard line.
Good little screen out there for the wide receiver. That was set up one-on-one, had plenty of yardage afterwards.
7-yard gain for Davenport on the catch. 2:45 and counting now left to go in the first quarter. Hoover comes in, an H-back on that right side, and flags again. No, we have whistles, a timeout. Timeout is called, and I believe it's Tayshawn McBroom that calls it. He does. 2:41 to go. No score, but Bullitt East is right there. We'll see what happens when we come back on Glycod.com.
Jake from State Farm. I would like to formally extend my gratitude for the Russell rate on my insurance.
Do you mean surprisingly great rates from State Farm?
I don't believe in accepting help, but I'll make an exception.
Here's the deal, Russell. There's no special rate. These prices are for everyone.
Consider us square. I made that from memory. I know your face that well.
For your surprisingly great auto rate, call State Farm agent Brian Morrison in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You're tuned in to Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
.241 to go in the first. Bullitt East has a first down and 10 from the 11-yard line of Oldham County. Waiting for the play call. 2 receivers right, 1 left, and then Hoover is the H-back left side, waiting, looking back, goes in motion underneath. Pistol look, Egan, handoff, no, he fakes it, then throws the ball, and it's tipped, but caught by Hoover, and Hoover goes down inside the 5-yard line. One of the defensive backs jumped in the air and tipped the ball. It was William Carnes, sophomore defensive back, that was able to get his hands on it. Or was it Carnes?
Jim, I apologize. Our camera seems to be out, so I'm going to let you call this, go try to fix our camera situation here.
Second down and 2, and Gauthier waltzes into the end zone. Unbelievable how open that lane was, and Gauthier will get his 20th touchdown of the year on the ground. It's a high number. 2:10 left to go here in the first quarter. So Bullitt East hits the scoreboard first. It was a 3-yard touchdown run for Gauthier. And the extra point is kicked up, and it is good by Jack Tonelli, the junior. And the score now is 7. Oh, no good. They say no good. It was not through the uprights. It was off to the left. And that will keep the score at 6-0. Tonelli, up to this point in the season, he was 29 of 38 for 76.3% on extra points. They do have another kicker in Ethan Davis, but Tonelli, the most action, and he pushes that one left, and it's no good. So the score remains 6-0 with 2:10 to go here in the first quarter. And again, Gauthier with his 20th rushing touchdown of the season. Bullitt East gets on the board first. Rain starting to come down a little heavier. We will not see an interruption in rain tonight. It will rain straight through this game. We are expecting the rain to last at least until after midnight. So the other kicker, or check that, no, I made a mistake. Jack Tonelli is going to kick off. So he approaches the football and kicks it out of bounds into the Oldham bench at the 40-yard line. Mistake by Tonelli will give Oldham great field position at their own 35-yard line. We'll see if Sam Young and company have any answer to the Bullitt East touchdown. And now it is really coming down. I mean, it is hammering the players on the field right now. So the ball actually taken at the spot that it went out of bounds because it did not cross the 35. Oldham takes it at the 42-yard line. 1st and 10, so even better field position than we thought. Garrison picking his way, gets to the right side, got running room. to midfield, to 40, to the 35, the 30, tries to get away, can't. One last guy to push him out of bounds is able to get over there and do it at the 30-yard line in Bullitt East territory. Garrison with a huge run. That one's good for 28 yards. And a good answer by Oldham County so far. Got knocked out of bounds. And I believe the player knocking him out of bounds over there was Patrick Ballard, the senior. Here's a little end around coming. Davis is going to try, and he slips down at the 34. Can't make a cut like that. He tried to make a cut coming from the right side over to the left side in motion, and then got the end around handoff. And he tried to make a cut to go back up the hash as he got to the left side of the line, and he was not able to keep his footing. So down at the 34, it's a loss of 4, and 2nd and 14. Near hash, 2 wideouts go to the right side, 1 to the left. H-back on the right side. And this time the fullback in the backfield in Shepard. And Shepard is going to get a carry to get that lost yardage on the end run slip back. He's going to get it inside the 30 down to about the 28-yard line. That is a gain of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd and 8 as we reached a minute left to go here in the first quarter. Shepard again, right side. He's going to be close to a first down at the 21-yard line. He's going to be about a yard shy, and it'll be 4th and 1 for Oldham County. And what will Tayshawn McBroom do? He's going to keep the offense out there, and he's going to go in tempo. He's just going to get them to the line and call it. Young under center, got Shepard and Davis behind him, and a flag down. And I believe somebody moved on that Oldham County line. Offsides. No, it's an offsides call against Bullitt East. So they pick up a first down by penalty. That's the second time tonight that we've seen a first down get picked up by penalty. Down to the 16-yard line. Red zone time for the first time tonight for Oldham County. 25 seconds and counting left to go first quarter. Wide out to either side. Tight end. They're going double tight. One on either side, and Shepard the back. They're going to give it to Shepard. Trying the right side. He's going to be dropped at the line of scrimmage. Coming in to make that tackle, and a great move by Michael Wheatley. Check that, Evan Sexton. Evan Sexton, a junior linebacker, who came in and made that tackle. So a nice job by Sexton to do that. End of the first quarter. And our score is 6-0, but Oldham County trying to rectify that. They're in the red zone of Bullitt East. Back in a moment on Glycod.com.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street, or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Looking for sound, prudent financial advice? Did you know that one of the brightest and best financial advisors is in your own backyard? Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions Incorporated has a mission to understand your long-term goals and to create a specific strategy just for you. Robin understands the challenges that face most of us today and offers fresh, out-of-the-box thinking that can put you on the road to financial freedom. Contact Robin Lawson today at 502-225-9900. That's 502-225-9900, or visit lawsonfinancial.net.
You're tuned in to Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
So on 2nd and 10, Oldham County decides to run it first play of the second quarter. 6-0 Bullitt East, but Oldham trying to change that. They're going to get a couple of yards inside the 15 to the 14 on a Caden Shepard run. So it's 3rd and 8 now, and Shepard will come out of the game. It'll be Garrison in the backfield, but they go 2 wide to the left side, 1 to the right. Tight end goes to the left. Ball in the near hash mark from us. Young ducks inside one tackle, down to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Sam Young. Sam Young, his 15th rushing touchdown of the year, and it'll tie it up at 6, and an extra point coming from Jose Huerta, or they may go for 2 here. Let's see what Tayshawn McBroom decides to do. Second play of the second quarter, they get into the end zone, answering Bullitt East. That was a 14-yard run by Sam Young. And now they're going to go for 2. Left hash. Shepard trying to get into the end zone. I don't think he got there. He did not. Shepard tried the run, not able to get in. So our score remains tied at 6-6. We'll take a short break, come back for the kickoff. This is Glycod.com.
Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters. Colossians 3:23. Stinnett Plumbing, proudly serving Oldham County with a complete array of services from faucet fixes to bathroom renovations. Locally owned, built on integrity, and committed to bringing exceptional quality work to you. On call 24 hours a day for emergency repairs. Phone 502-690-3070. Stinnett Plumbing. This portion of tonight's game on Glycod is brought to you by Stinnett Plumbing. Reliable, friendly, trusted. Phone 502-690-3070 or go online to StinnettPlumbing.com.
Jose Huerta tees the ball up, 6-6. It was a 14-yard touchdown run by Sam Young, his 15th of the year. He now has as many rushing touchdowns as he has passing. And Huerta approaches the football to kick it away, 11-14 to go, second quarter. It's going to be a long kickoff, taken at the 4. Fumbled a bit, but returnable, as coming up the field with it is Ballard, and Ballard is going to get across the 20 to the 21-yard line. A return of 17 for Ballard, and that will be where the Chargers start their next drive. We apologize. We are having some technical difficulties because of the rain. It's raining so hard here that it got into our camera equipment, and we do not have a picture for you, but the boys are working extremely hard to try and get that rectified right now, so we'll see if they're able to do so. Chargers, in the meantime, I'll just give you a radio call. I do that pretty much anytime anyway. 11:06 to go. Second quarter, 6-6 now. And Egan comes out, brings his team, and it is absolutely pouring. Wide out to the right, 2 to the left. The near side is the strong side. And the pass is incomplete, and it was a lateral, and it's covered up by Oldham County. They tried the lateral to a wide receiver in Caden Bostock, and Bostock had it thrown behind him by Egan, and he was not able to get the football, and it was fallen upon by Oldham County, and they are in business at the 17-yard line. Big turnover there. And a mistake, and now the turnover battle even at 1 apiece. And Sam Young gets his troops in there quickly. Wide out to either side. Double tight end to the right. They're going to run Shepard, banging him down inside the 10 to the 9. Oh, they're going to say a knee down at the 10. So only a yard pickup. Make it 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. And now Oldham slows it just a bit. Not going to the line as quickly here. Now they're to the line. 2nd and 8 from the 10-yard line of Bullitt East. Young fakes a handoff. Going to have to throw. Throws it incomplete. Went too high. Pressure on Young. Intended for Joshua Soder. Soder not able to pull it in. It was too high, but Young was getting pressure as Isaiah Hare, sophomore defensive lineman, 6'1", 202, was right in Young's face, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 8. It'll be interesting to see here if they don't pick up the first down. Soder will come out. They bring Monte Leon in. Be interesting to see if they go for it on 4th down. Young shotgun, little pistol look here. Garrison in the backfield, gives it to Garrison, middle of the line, stacked up. He's going to lose yards. First guy to hit him was Michael Wheatley and Evan Sexton. So Sexton gets the tackle there, drops him for a yard loss back to the 11-yard line on Garrison's attempted run, and they will go for it on 4th down, I believe. Hard to kick in this type of rain, so I don't blame these teams for going for it on 4th down. 4th and 9. From the 11-yard line of Bullitt East. Can Oldham County at least pick up a first down? They got to get to the 1-yard line. Young going to roll right, now cuts back to the left, got running room, and he'll get tackled as he got inside the 5-yard line. Did he get it? I don't think he did. And Bullitt East is going to say, no, that's our football. Let's wait for the official call. And it is, the referee's still looking at it. They may have to measure. They will. He got very close. And I said he had to get to the 1. He did not have to get to the 1. He had to get to the 2. And they're going to have to officially measure to see if they got it on 4th down. Just by the initial mark of the official, I don't think they got it. And they didn't. It is Bullitt East football. So Oldham goes for it on 4th down. Needing 11, they got 10. So the ball is at the 3-yard line, and it will be 1st and 10 for Bullitt East on their own 3. So the turnover by Bullitt East ends up not hurting them other than it places them in some really bad field position. As they'll bring their offense back out. Oldham went for it on 4th down and 11 and got 10 yards. Egan will get under center this time. 2 backs in the backfield on 1st and 10. Giving it to the second guy through. It's Gauthier, and Gauthier will get up around the 5. Actually, no, it was not Gauthier. It was Matthew Parrott. Parrott is the running back, and he picks up 2, so 2nd and 8 coming up. I thought it was Gauthier, but it was actually Parrott, who was the second guy in the backfield. And it looks like Parrott will go out. They'll bring Zwernerman in. Jack Zwernerman, a sophomore. They keep Parrott in there. Gauthier went out. From the 5. Handoff. It's Gauthier who gets the handoff. He did not go out. Zwernerman came in and then went right back out before the huddle broke. So Gauthier gets dropped behind the line of scrimmage back at the 4-yard line. It's a yard loss. Jacob Davis was involved in that tackle. And it'll bring up 3rd and 9. Bullitt East has to get to the 13 for a first down. They may end up having to punt the football, which would be the first punt of the game here. 8-10 and counting. We're tied at 6. Second quarter. Regular season finale. Snap of the hands. Egan going to roll to his left side. Looks, going to run. And he's going to pick up a first down. Look at that. Big time run. Avery Lavelle finally put him down, but not before he gets to the 16. It's a gain of 12. It's a gain of 12 to the 16 and enough for the first down. So Bullitt East avoids some possible disaster there. Egan in the pistol again with Gauthier in his left hip. 2 wideouts to either side. Switches Gauthier to the right side. On the near hash mark as we see it. Going to throw down the sideline. Davis knocks it away. Intended down the sideline at the 40-yard line for Davenport, but Davis played it perfectly, knocked it away. He actually had a shot at possibly pulling that in for the interception, but Davenport very smartly turned into a defensive back and kept Davis from being able to secure the ball. It brings up 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Ball at their own 16 for Bullitt East. Bullitt East tonight wearing red pants, white jerseys with red numerals, gold helmets. Oldham County in the white pants with blue jerseys and blue helmets. In motion goes Bostock to the right side. He and 2 others are over there. Gauthier trying to run through the line, and the ball came out. The ball came out, and it is going to be Oldham County football. Another fumble. At the 21-yard line, Gauthier was running into the middle of the line, and he fumbled the football. It was ripped out of there. I did not see who recovered the football, and now they tell me it was recovered by Dustin Keown. Keown is able to get the football, and it's another turnover, and now Oldham, they're in a +1 category of 2-1 in turnover margin. 1st and 10, just outside of the red zone for Oldham County. They've been there twice tonight, scored 1 touchdown. 1st and 10 from their 21 of Bullitt East. Ball in the middle of the field. Young's going to roll to his left. He's going to run, and he's going to get hit hard. And he'll tumble somerset head over heels at the 14-yard line. That's a gain of 7 on 1st down, and it's going to bring up 2nd and 3. 7:10 to play and counting, 6-6. Oldham County was in the red zone just a moment ago, could not get a score, could not get a 1st down. They needed 11 to get a 1st down, got 10. Turned it over on downs. They get another opportunity after a fumble by Gauthier of Bullitt East. 2 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right. Garrison in the backfield. Young's going to fake the throw, now run. Middle of the line. He may have gotten there. Let's see where they spot this football. Right at the 10-yard line. If that's where it is, it's a 1st down, and it is. He needed 2, got 3. And that will make it 1st. And depending on where they spot the football, it's going to be shy of the 10-yard line, so they can get another 1st down inside the 1. 1st and 10, another set of downs to deal with for Young. Garrison stays in. This time Young is going to go under center. 2 wideouts right, 1 left. They're on the far hash mark. Wide side of the field has the 2 wideouts. Garrison got hit at the line and stuffed. And a big tackle made by Ethan Topalis. Topalis, the big 200-pound senior defensive lineman, came in and hammered Garrison right near the line of scrimmage. They'll give him the 10. It's let me try that again. A gain of a yard officially, but goodness, what a hick that Topalis put on Garrison. Under 6 minutes to play before halftime. Monte Leon comes in as the tight end, lines up over on the left side. 2 wideouts with him over there. 1 to the right. Going to throw to the 1 on the right. Got single coverage. Throws. Incomplete. Flags down. Throwing into the end zone. He was trying to pass to Lindemeyer. Lindemeyer not able to get it, but they say that the corner over there, who was Braxton Jocelyn, a junior defensive back, never got his head around and interfered with Lindemeyer. So it's a pass interference call against Bullitt East. That's the 2nd pass interference call against them tonight. And it's, I believe that is a half the distance to the goal line, so it's not a 1st down. They do not get a 1st down. It is half the distance to the goal line, and that is the 5-yard line. So still 2nd down and 4 from the 5. Young gets under center and gives it to Shepard, and Shepard is going to get stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Shepard not able to get anywhere, and there were bodies about 3 deep down there at the point of contact. Big old defensive lineman, nose tackle. Jansen Hayden plays offensive line as well, senior. He led that point of attack. So 3rd and 4 now, again from the 5. Shepard stays in, 2 wideouts left, 1 right, and somebody moved on Oldham County's line. And that hurts them a little bit more. They've had 2 opportunities in a row in the red zone, gotten inside the 10-yard line, and have been driven back both times, coming away with no points. 1 for 2 in the red zone tonight for Oldham County, and they may be in trouble again. 3rd and 9, ball now at the 10-yard line. Nose of the football just outside. Again, we're sorry we don't have video for you. Keep the radio call going here. Oldham County and Bullitt East. Under 5 minutes to play in the first half. Young's going to run. Runs right side, flag down, ducks in the 5, dives for the end zone, touchdown. But let's wait and see what the penalty flag is. They may take this off the board. I believe this may be holding against Oldham County. Nope, they wave it off. The touchdown stands. It's a touchdown for Sam Young. So Sam Young, second touchdown on the ground in this game, gives Oldham County their very first lead tonight. And he scored it from 10 yards away. Now he has more rushing touchdowns than he does passing touchdowns. That's his 16th score on the ground. Now, will they go for 2? They will. Having to get in from 3 yards away. They lead 12-6, trying to go for 2 here to make it an 8-point game. Both teams whiffed on their first extra point opportunities. Young, stacked line right side. I mean, everybody's over there. And he's going to try and not going to get there. Nope. Bullitt East didn't fall for it, as Young had everybody on the right side, receivers, tight ends, running backs, everybody on the right side of the line. He went left, and Bullitt East was sitting there waiting for him and took him down. Big-time tackle made over there by Bullitt East's Patrick Ballard and a host of other white jerseys. 4:41 to play, 12-6 is your score. Back in 30, this is Glycod.com.
Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters. Colossians 3:23. Stinnett Plumbing, proudly serving Oldham County with a complete array of services from faucet fixes to bathroom renovations. Locally owned, built on integrity, and committed to bringing exceptional quality work to you. On call 24 hours a day for emergency repairs. Phone 502-690-3070. Stinnett Plumbing. You're tuned in to Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Ten-yard touchdown run by Sam Young, 16th of the year. 2-point conversion was no good on a Young run. And now Huerta will kick it away. Man's got a good leg, and he kicks it. This one will probably go into the end zone. It's fumbled in the end zone, and it's a touchback. Davenport had it hit his hands, but it had already crossed the plane of the goal line when he fumbled the football, so it's an automatic touchback. And a good call by the official. He was standing right there. Ed Doan, the ref, did a nice job shutting it down before anybody got hurt. 4:41 to go before halftime. 12-6 Oldham County. It was Bullitt East getting out in front first. Mason Gauthier gets a 3-yard touchdown run. Their extra point was no good. But Sam Young has run for 2 rushing touchdowns in a row after a couple of turnover mistakes by Bullitt East. Now they'll try to answer as Oldham County takes their first lead of the game. Gauthier goes in motion. Egan fakes the pass, now runs up the middle of the field and gets tripped up by Trey Cotton. Cotton able to grab the feet of Egan after he crossed the 20-yard line, and Egan fell forward to the 24. It's a gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. Boys are still working hard for you, trying to get the video back. Egan's got Gauthier back in the backfield with him, and he'll give it to him. Trying to left tackle side and is able to get to the 25-yard line. Only a gain of 1, and it'll bring up 3rd and 5. Out of District 4, Bullitt East is in Class 6A. They get second place of that district. Of course, male undefeated. Able to pick that up. They actually give Gauthier the 26, so 3rd and 4 after the 2-yard gain. Near hash mark. Hoover goes in motion to the right side. Handoff to Gauthier, and he's going to be about a yard shy. He's going to get to the 29, and that is all. Getting over there to make the tackle for Oldham County was Dustin Keown. Keown has had a nice game. That's 2 weeks in a row now. And Bullitt East going to go tempo to go for it on 4th and 1. Far hash mark this time. 2 wideouts to either side. No tight end. Gauthier is in the backfield with Egan. 4th and 1 from the 29 on their own end of the field. Gauthier steps up. Pistol look. Egan going to try to get the outside. Can he duck in and get the first down? He does. He does. Jacob Davis able to get up there. Monte Leon also in on the tackle, but not before Egan gets just enough to move the sticks ahead of the 30 to the 31. Needed 1, got 2. So 1st and 10 now from the 31, and they'll go into tempo. 2 wide to the right, 2 very close on the left side, stacked on the hip of the left tackle. Egan rolling to the right side, gets away from pressure. And a flag coming in, passes down the sideline, incomplete at midfield. It was intended for Hoover, and on coverage was Cotton, but a flag down. This may be holding. It is. Holding against Bullitt East. And after looking impressive in the early going, Bullitt East has stubbed their toe. Penalties have been a big part of that. Rain starts to pick up in intensity again after slacking off a bit. Now back to a medium pace. The holding call is really going to drive Bullitt back to the inside their own 20 to the 16-yard line. Goodness gracious. They have to get to the 41, so it's 1st and 25 for the Chargers. Egan, shotgun again, pistol look. Hoover in motion underneath, goes to the right side. Going to pitch it to the right. Gauthier, edge a little bit, ahead of the 20, up, knocked out of bounds on the sideline across the way in front of the Bullitt East bench. At about the 24. He's going to get 8, and that'll bring up 2nd and 17 at the 24-yard line. Trying to get this back in chunks. 1st and 25, now 2nd and 17. Same formation, really tight formation. This time Hoover goes from right to left in motion. Pitch to Gauthier, and he's knocked down in the backfield. Going to lose a yard. It's Cotton. And also getting involved is Aiden Sherman. Sam Oldham involved as well. Third and 18 after the yard loss. Bullitt East snap. Egan going to throw. Looks, throws, middle of the field, incomplete. Almost intercepted. And now a flag coming down. They're going to say Sherman hit the intended receiver, Bostock, a little bit early, and it's going to be a pass interference call. But this may not give Bullitt East a first down. It was 3rd and 18. If they get 15 on the penalty, it'll bring up 4th and 3. That'll be interesting to see what Bullitt East decides to do. 2:01 on the clock left to go before halftime. And the officials are still talking about it. They've waved off one penalty tonight. Let's see if they wave off another. Personal foul against Oldham County. And that's not pass interference. That may be a late hit on the receiver after the ball had been tipped away. as Sherman came in. Davis tipped the pass away down at the 50-yard line, but Sherman came in and delivered the blow, and it may have been well after the whistle. So it's a 15-yard personal foul call. It does not give Bullitt East a first down. It puts the football at the 38-yard line, and it's still 3rd and 3, not 4th down, because they do get a replay of the down. 3rd and 3 from the 38. They've got to get ahead of the 40 to the 41. Gauthier able to pick up the first down. Tackled by Keon at the 45. He's able to get 7 yards on that 3rd down run and pick up the first down. So the mental lapse by Sherman keeps the Bullitt East offense on the field. Egan going to roll to his left on first down, throws complete to Bostic into Oldham territory at the 44-yard line. Steps out of bounds. They're going to say he got ahead to the 43, and it's another first down. Gain of 12 on 1st and 10. To the Oldham County 43. Do they have enough time here? 1:43 left to go before halftime. Got to start looking at that. 2 wide to the right, 1 to the left. Hoover is the H-back right side. No motion. Egan going to roll right. Gets pressure. They throw the screen back to the left. Gauthier catches it, but he's going to get shut down after he got inside the 40. Could have been a lot more, and he's taken down by Wesley Rios-Lara. And place it at the 37-yard line. It's a timeout called now by Bullitt East. 1:28 left to go, and the timeout called by the Chargers. So they have it, 2nd and 5 after a 5-yard pickup on the screen. Back in a moment on GlideCod.com.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street, or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
You're tuned in to Oldham High School's football on GlideCod.
$1:28 to go before halftime. 12-6 Oldham County. Bullitt East now with the football at the Oldham 37-yard line, facing a 2nd and 4. And it's a short 4. All they got to do is get to the 34-yard line. Everybody getting in position now for Bullitt East. They go 3 wide, including Hoover, the tight end, over on the left side, 1 to the right. They're on the near hash mark on the short side of the field, and they're going to throw right, going to go down the sideline, incomplete. Looking for Davenport down at the 10-yard line. Egan overthrew the receiver. The coverage over there by Oldham County's Justin Ruffin, the sophomore. But Egan basically had to overthrow it to keep Ruffin away. Ruffin was with Davenport every step of the way. So they'll move Davenport now on 3rd and a short 4. Move him to the left side. Egan has Gauthier in the pistol. 2 receivers either side. Bostic goes in motion left to right. Underneath. Now Egan, the snap, looking, trying to get away. Does. To the sideline. Going to throw down the field. Incomplete. Had a man down there at the 5-yard line, but it was thrown a little bit wide. Davenport almost had it. Tried to pull it in. Couldn't. And Egan, who was escaping, he started on this near hash mark, went all the way over to his sideline across the way. Rain is picked up again. It's starting to become heavier. So now 4th down and a long 3. Short 4. From the 37, have to get to the 34. And a little bit ahead of that. 1:13, clock stopped with the incompletion, but this is a 4th down. 3 wide, left side, timeout. Bullitt East calls it. Timeout Chargers with 1:13 to go in the second, facing a 4th down at the Oldham 37 and down by 6. Back in a moment. This is GlideCod.com.
The winning number for the night is a yellow ticket. Ticket number 3.
You're tuned in to Oldham High School's football on GlideCod.
Timeout was called by Bullitt East just a moment ago. They're facing 4th and 3, and it's a long 3 from the Oldham County 37. Oldham leads 12-6, 2 rushing touchdowns by Sam Young. Bullitt East had a short lead, getting a first quarter rushing touchdown from Mason Gauthier, leading rusher in Class 6A in the state of Kentucky. Coming to the line of scrimmage is Bullitt East on 4th down. 2 wideouts either side. Egan has Gauthier in the backfield. Pistol look. No tight end. 2 wideouts either side. Near hash mark. Short side of the field. Fake the pass. Now throwing. Screen complete to Davenport. 35. First down 30. 25. 20. Down the sideline. 10. 5. Got to get past 1, and he does. Touchdown, Bullitt East. 4th down touchdown. It went from Egan to Davenport on the screen, a wide receiver bubble, and it's a touchdown of 37 yards. And we have a tie game again, and now Bullitt East, will they go for 2 or will they get 1? 1:03 remaining here in the second quarter. Ethan Ashley now with a decision to make. And we've got a football game. And they will go for 2. The Chargers will. Egan awaits the play call.
No, as soon as I put it on, it's okay. 30 seconds, I'll be back on. No, I'm going to put you on right now.
We're back here. Apologize for the technical difficulty. 5. Here's a screen pass. It's incomplete. As Young wanted to go to Garrison in the middle of the field, it was incomplete. Pressure everywhere. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Again, apologize for the technical difficulties. It looks like we possibly have video back now, so we'll be able to give you the picture, hopefully, for the rest of this contest. But trying to get everything. I know you guys were sweating over there, working hard. I couldn't tell if it was sweat or rain, but it was a lot of hard work going on.
It was wet. That's all it was. I'm glad to be back. I don't know what happened the last quarter here.
Colby Martin, Will Harper helping us out here tonight, working hard to get the picture back for you. Garrison, right side, going to be cut down. Trying to go to the right side. What a great tackle in space that time by the Chargers' Jack Zwerneman. Zwerneman, a sophomore defensive back, coming up to play run support, able to knock down the runner. And Garrison that time, and it's a no gain. So 3rd and 10. Now you can see what's going on. I hope I was able to convey so far. 12-12 your score, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And to throw is Young. Going to throw down the sideline, looking. It is caught. I believe it is caught down at the 24-yard line by wide receiver Jackson Elkins, the junior. That pass goes for 40 yards. And Bullitt East just shocked. And now a timeout by Oldham County with 16.9 seconds remaining. Young rolled out to the right side through that. I'm not sure if Elkins was in or not. It was really close. Bullitt East defense thought he was out, but the official says he's in, and that's the only one that matters.
That's what every defender thinks they're out or doesn't catch it, though. So to be fair, I mean, maybe he did catch it, maybe he didn't. It was really tight over here.
So Bullitt East took the lead 6-0 as we recap the game for you. Gauthier, a rushing touchdown, 6-0. Extra point was no good by Tonelli. Then Sam Young, 2 rushing touchdowns in a row, 1 for 14, 1 for 10, both in the second quarter. Gave Oldham County their first lead at 12-6. They went for 2 both times, did not get either time. Shepard a run on one, Young a run on the other. Then, just moments ago, Bullitt East got a 37-yard touchdown pass on 4th down and 3 from the quarterback Egan to Davenport. The 2-point conversion, the run by Gauthier, no good, and it's 12-12. But Oldham County gets a 40-yard pass just a second ago to get in business at the 25 of Bullitt East. 16.9 seconds. Young looks, pressure, going to be sacked. Back at the line of scrimmage, back at the 30-yard line. And coming through to make that tackle for Bullitt East is Isaiah Hare, the sophomore defensive lineman.
Not sure that's what they wanted to do there and burn their last timeout. I mean, they would like to have gotten a play downfield, maybe in the middle, but
you can take a shot here, 8.9 seconds. You might even get 2 out of this. Yeah. It's only 2nd down, 2nd and 15, but really the down doesn't make as much difference as how much time is on the clock, and you could possibly get 2 shots here.
This is funny. We talked about this last week, 6 seconds roughly to run a play, and you have a little time left.
So the timeout call, we'll keep it here. We'll not leave the action as the officials not using the full minute on a lot of these. They're trying to get everything in. This rain falling as it is scaled back just a little bit. I think we could call it a light rain right now. Umbrellas are still out here in the stadium at Chris Lander Stadium, Belfield. All right, 8.9 seconds before halftime. Young, 3 wide to the left, 1 to the right. Near hash, going to throw. Looking left side, throws. It's almost picked up. Knocked down. Defensive back doing a fantastic job that time. He's wearing 31, and it's another number. No, check that. It's 81 for Bullitt East. I'm sorry, Bostock. Bostock does a good job of knocking that one down, and it'll bring up 3rd down with 4.2 seconds remaining. That was not going to be in the end zone. That was around the 10-yard line, but it would have given Oldham a chance. And now look at this. With 4.2, Jack Huerta the kicker, on to try a field goal, and this will be a 47-yarder.
We know he can hit it, but it wasn't raining last week when he did this. So.
And the rain is the lightest I've seen tonight. All of a sudden it lets up, and Huerta right in the middle of the field. The snap, the kick, not going to get there. Off to the left. Had the leg, but it's no good. Off to the left, and that will end the first half. Well, I tell you what, I'm going to catch my breath, as I've used a lot of it in this first half. 12-12 your score. We'll run down the scoring plays. We'll get the scores from other games in the area and a whole lot more for you coming up. This is Glycod.com.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer, Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and our newest location at 1675 Watterson Trail in Louisville.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street, or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Robert Lane is not a seasoned politician. He grew up in Oldham County and has been in the trenches alongside first responders for over 20 years. As sheriff, he will provide fresh, community-oriented policing perspectives while maintaining a duty to serve citizens fairly and impartially. Vote for a candidate with a servant's heart. Vote Robert Lane for Oldham County Sheriff, committed to community.
I'm Robert Lane, and I approve this message.
Paid for and approved by Robert Lane for Oldham County Sheriff.
Want to replace your old, rotted, and drafty windows? What would your house look like with the newest and high-quality windows on the market? With just one call to Metro Windows, you can choose from a great selection of aluminum-clad, vinyl, and rot-free windows at an affordable price. And Metro Windows can also replace just the glass and failed windows, too. Their installers are Oldham County residents that take pride in their work and craftsmanship. Metro Windows has been locally owned for over 30 years and is the proud carrier of the Windsor window line. Give Metro Windows a call today at 222-7828. That's 222-7828, Metro Windows.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Metro Windows. Replace your old rotted windows today. Call Kyle at 502-550-1489. That's Metro Windows at 502-550-1489.
Welcome back here to Belfield, Chris Lander Stadium, Oldham County High School, Buckner, Kentucky. Jim Tyree and Colby Martin with you. It's halftime between Oldham County and Bullitt East in the last regular season game of the year. The rain has lessened considerably than what it was coming down a little bit earlier tonight. This is probably the lightest that I've seen it since we started our broadcast. And our score, we haven't decided anything. It's 12-12. Both teams have scored a couple of touchdowns. We'll go over some numbers here for you in our halftime show. The first score of the game in the first quarter with 2:10 remaining was by Bullitt East. A 3-yard touchdown run by Mason Gauthier, leading rusher in Class 6A in the state of Kentucky. His 20th rushing touchdown of the year. Tonelli tried to kick the extra point, was wide left, no good. 6-0 Bullitt East. Second quarter, second play of the second quarter. Oldham County got their first touchdown. 14-yard run from Sam Young, the quarterback, 15th of the year, 2-point conversion. They went for two, did not get it on a shepherd run, and the score was 6-6. Oldham would take their first lead of the night with 4:41 to go in the second quarter. A 10-yard touchdown run again from Sam Young. His 16th of the year. He now has one more rushing touchdown than he has passing so far this season. 2-point conversion was no good as they tried Young this time on the run, and it was 12-6 Oldham County. And with 1:03 to go before halftime, it was Travis Egan hitting the wide receiver Nolan Davenport. 27th passing touchdown of the year for Egan, 17th receiving touchdown of the year for Davenport. They went for two on a Gauthier run, not able to get in, scored 12-12. Oldham County had a shot to get some more points on the board at halftime. They tried a 47-yard field goal with Jose Huerta. Huerta not able to line it inside the post. He had plenty of leg, but it went wide left, and it stayed 12-12 as we've reached halftime. We apologize for our technical difficulties. The rain has really caused some havoc with our electronics here tonight. We're hoping that the picture stays up for you and you'll be able to follow along visually as well as having to listen to me drone on here tonight. Colby Martin working extremely hard for you, as well as Will Harper, in getting this game back on, the picture of it anyway, here on our broadcast. Colby, I know you haven't seen very much, but we'll have you check the scoreboard coming up, see what other games. I know number 1 and number 3, I'll give that score coming up in just a minute. Mail was playing Manual tonight, annual rivalry. They've played that game, I think, somewhere around the neighborhood of 1,712 times over the course of the last 12 centuries. I don't know how long they've been playing, but we'll give you that score coming up here in just a moment. It is 12-12 between Oldham County and Bullitt East. Back in a moment on GlideCod.com.
Old, rotted, and drafty windows? What would your house look like with the newest and high-quality windows on the market? With just one call to Metro Windows, you can choose from a great selection of aluminum-clad, vinyl, and rot-free windows at an affordable price. And Metro Windows can also replace just the glass and failed windows, too. Their installers are Oldham County residents that take pride in their work and craftsmanship. Metro Windows has been locally owned for over 30 years and is the proud carrier of the Windsor window line. Give Metro Windows a call today at 222-7828. That's 222-7828, Metro Windows.
Crestwood Coin Laundry, Oldham County's leading laundromat for over 25 years. Located at 6520 West Highway 146, Crestwood Coin Laundry offers state-of-the-art facilities in a clean, inviting atmosphere. You can wash and dry clothes yourself, or you can drop off your clothes in the morning and have them back clean, dry, and folded that afternoon. Their extra-large washers are perfect for comforters and large items, and all larger machines accept credit cards. They're open at 8 on weekdays and 7 on weekends for your convenience. Stop in or visit them online, CrestwoodCoinLaundryKY.com.
Welcome to WDRB Home Design here at Watts Home Center. We're talking paint colors today. Tommy, what are the hottest colors this season?
The hottest colors are gray. Grays are trending. You also have taupes, off-white. Benjamin Moore has over 4,000 colors, so we can find something that you like.
So if I wanted to color match my shirt, you could do it?
I can do it. We take our little color spectrometer here. We'll take a picture of your shirt, tells us what color it is. We have true color lighting, so it helps us get the true color to match your color.
Do you have any tips for us to ensure a successful paint job?
The best tip I can give you is use the proper tools. You want to use a good paintbrush, you want to use a good roller. People always grab a roller frame, they just want to roll a wall, grab a pole, whether it be an expensive good one, inexpensive wood one. It makes the job go so much easier when you're rolling that wall out.
The team at Watts Home Center can answer all your painting questions, so come on out to their location here in LaGrange. I'm Lindsay Cox for WDRB Home Design.
You're tuned in to Oldham High School's football on GlideCod.
Check the scoreboard here tonight and other games going across the state of Kentucky with Colby Martin. In just a moment, I'll give you the Male Manual score. It's Male 14, Manual nothing at halftime. So the defense of Manual able to slow up Male just a little bit, but not able to put any points on the board. And I did check. It's the 139th meeting between those two high schools. So not 17-12, but I was close.
Well, I mean, it's not like Michigan, Ohio State, like just centuries, like 18-19 the first game.
They've been playing since Jim Harbaugh was born. I mean, it's 200 years or something.
At least. At least.
I'm sure somebody's going to be watching that's related to Jim Harbaugh. I apologize.
I am a Michigan fan, so don't hold it against me, Jim. If you would.
Don't. But I'll tell you this. Well, I'm not going to make it too personal. Let's just say my favorite team is anybody playing Ohio State. So
okay, I'm down with that.
All right,
I'm down with that. All right, let's go over the scoreboard here. I've got some that have come in on this time. We've got South Oldham 14, Central Hardin 0 at the halftime. Nelson County 12, North Oldham 7.5. St. X 7, Bowling Green 0 at half. Cal is 43, Eastern 0. PRP wins 56-0. It's final already in Fairdale 14, Wagner 0 at halftime.
And right here it's 12-12. Oldham County and Bullitt East, they haven't decided anything. Tayshawn McBroom's team won the toss, deferred to the second half, so it'll be Oldham County on offense as they start the second half. Neither team out on the field just yet. We'll take another break, come back. This is Glycod.com.
Looking for sound, prudent financial advice? Did you know that one of the brightest and best financial advisors is in your own backyard? Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions Incorporated has a mission to understand your long-term goals and to create a specific strategy just for you. Robin understands the challenges that face most of us today and offers fresh, out-of-the-box thinking that could put you on the road to financial freedom. Contact Robin Lawson today at 502-225-9900. That's 502-225-9900 or visit lawsonfinancial.net.
Winter is coming. The Farmer's Almanac is predicting a rough winter with teeth-chattering cold. Don't be caught unprepared. Call Thompson Heating and Cooling today for a special $99 HVAC checkup. Because the last time you want to find out your heat isn't working is when you really need it. At Thompson, we offer a 2-hour appointment window, so you won't be kept waiting all day. We are fully stocked and prepared, and 90% of our calls are repaired that day. And as always, your satisfaction is guaranteed. Call us today for express service.
The thought of my sons growing up without me inspired me to quit smoking.
I talked to my doctors, and then I threw away all my cigarettes, ashtrays, and lighters.
I started exercising instead of smoking.
Letting my friends online know I was quitting kept me on track.
Staying away from alcohol when I was first quitting was key.
I kept on trying, learned something each time.
Do whatever it takes.
No matter how many times it takes.
We did it. You can too.
You're tuned in to Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Welcome back to Oldham County High, winding down on halftime. There were a couple of, believe it or not, basketball has started, and there were a couple of basketball scores to pass along to you tonight as the big teams in the state of Kentucky, University of Louisville and University of Kentucky, both playing exhibitions tonight. And I was going to pass a score along of UK, but believe it or not, I've not been able to see anything. If you can grab that, Colby, I've got the Louisville score already. They're done. They played Kentucky State in an exhibition tonight, 94-45, the final score. So U of L fans fairly happy with what happened tonight with their team as first exhibitions out of the gate here by the big colleges in the state of Kentucky. And hopefully that Colby will be able to find something for us. Still no score over there? I didn't see anything either. And
I've got nothing.
I'm wondering. I'll just have to keep searching, but we'll pass it along to you here in just a little bit. We'll take our final time out of halftime as Jose Huerta starts to warm up a little bit out there on the field. Bullitt East comes out too. Back in a moment for the kickoff of the second half on Glycod.com.
Welcome to WDRB Home Design here at Watts Home Center. We're talking paint colors today. Tommy, what are the hottest colors this season?
The hottest colors are gray. Grays are trending. You also have taupes, off-white. Benjamin Moore has over 4,000 colors, so we can find something that you like.
So if I wanted to color match my shirt, you could do it?
I can do it. We take our little color spectrometer here. We'll take a picture of your shirt, tells us what color it is. We have true color lighting, so it helps us get the true color to match your color.
Do you have any tips for us to ensure a successful paint job?
The best tip I can give you is use the proper tools. You want to use a good paintbrush, you want to use a good roller. People always grab a roller frame, they just want to roll a wall, grab a pole, whether it be an expensive good one, inexpensive wood one. It makes the job go so much easier when you're rolling that wall out.
The team at Watts Home Center can answer all your painting questions, so come on out to their location here in LaGrange. I'm Lindsay Cox for WDRB Home Design.
You're tuned in to Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
We did find that UK basketball score for you. Their exhibition tonight, 95-72 over Kentucky Wesleyan. Not as big of a gap there as there was between Louisville and Kentucky State. Now, they both got their exhibition games under their belt. The only thing I don't like about college basketball starting and having those exhibitions, it's fine, I understand, got to have those. But why do that on Friday night? Friday night is Kentucky high school football night, so don't take away from these young men. Have those things on Wednesday or Thursday or even a Monday. Don't. I know UK's playing another one next Friday, and that's when playoffs begin in the state of Kentucky. So
I'm good. I'm good with a Tuesday.
You good? Yeah, absolutely. A Tuesday as well, yeah. 12-12 your score here in football as we speak about Kentucky high school football. Oldham County and Bullitt East trying to end the season here tonight. And if I'm not mistaken, for the first time, it has almost stopped raining. And I was not expecting that to happen. The forecast that we had received was that it would continue, and it would continue at least a light rain for the next 2 hours up until, the next 3 hours up until midnight tonight. The temperature is the same as when we started this game at 55 degrees, expected to drop down to 54 and no more. But the rain is significantly lighter now than it has been at any point in the night. And I'm still getting the forecast that our precipitation will continue through this contest. The officials are out. They're ready. Oldham County has warmed up just a little bit. Bullitt East has warmed up a little bit. Coin toss at the beginning of the game won by the Colonels, and they decided to defer to the second half, so Bullitt East will have to kick it away to start this second half. 12-12. It was a lead by Bullitt East. Oldham County got it, and now we're tied again. So a couple of lead changes in this game. Colby should be able to join me here for the second half now.
Yeah, I'm glad to be back, and we're starting from zero, basically. It's 12-12, but it's a whole new ball game.
You can kind of see that it's a little bit foggy, cold and rainy, and the fog has kind of settled on us, especially in the lights. You can really tell that the mist is falling. Kick. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Cole.
No, I was going to say the radar says it's raining, but I don't see it raining, as you mentioned earlier.
You can look and see in the lights just a little bit across the way. Kick coming up from Tonelli. He's teed it up at the 40, back deep for Oldham County. And it's a sky kick and a flag down. I believe Bullitt East got ahead of the kickoff. So they may have to back it up 5 and try it again. Garrison is back deep, as well as Cotton, Trey Cotton. Garrison is across the way. It was the 10. Now he's up around the 17-yard line. And now we'll step up to the 20. Cotton still standing back at the 18. And he's on the near side, closest to us. The offside call, and they'll have to kick it off from the 35 now. And we'll see if Tonelli continues to kick this off on a sky kick type of situation. And here's the kick from Tonelli. He is going to sky kick it. Bounces and still loose, and I think Bullitt East got it. Are you kidding me? Not able to pick it up. It bounced at the 45-yard line And I think Bullitt East fell on the football, and they have got it. No, it's recovered by Oldham County. Recovered by Oldham County. Getting in there to fall on the football was Zach Teague. One of the upbacks was just having some trouble trying to get that football secured. And I thought Bullitt East dived on the football and was able to get it, but it looks like in the scrum that Teague was able to wrestle it away.
It sure looked like they recovered it from my spot
I could have sworn that. From the 45, 1st and 10, Young with a short field, 2 wideouts either side, near hash mark, closest to us. In motion goes the receiver Alexander to throw. Young rolling to his right now, throws down the field incomplete. He found Alexander on the sideline, but Alexander not able to break away from Cody Underwood, the defensive back, the junior, and it'll bring up 2nd and 10 on the incompletion. You actually get to watch a football game now.
There was a football game?
It's a novel idea.
It is great.
Just started here in the second half. Alexander, the only receiver out to the left side. Got trips to the right. Garrison in the backfield with Young. They're going to hand it. No, fumble. And Young, realizing that the handoff didn't go. Garrison, I don't think, was expecting to get the football. He just kind of went by Young and didn't take the football. It fell, and Young able to retrieve it. But they lose a yard back to the 44. It's 3rd and 11.
You could tell he wasn't ready. His arms weren't. He didn't have the little bread basket.
Right,
yeah.
Just
kind of whoop.
He was looking to block, I believe. Yeah, absolutely. So 3rd and 11 now after they get a great short field and great field position. Oldham in danger of letting this one get away from them. Trips now left. One receiver right. Garrison in the backfield. No tight end. Snap. Young retreats. Going to throw. And now is going to be sacked. The first one to get there for Bullitt East was Ethan Topalis. And then he got help. Young actually got away from Topalis, and Gabe Henderson will get the sack. And it looks as if Oldham will have to punt the football away.
What I noticed there is that the outside, when he got around the right guard, he just kind of took a step to the side rather than back and allowed him to get around in the corner real fast. I'm sorry I don't have my roster in front of me. I believe it was 58 there that was on the line.
And the loss of 9 makes it 4th and 20, and they will punt the football away. And here's the punt from the lineman, Houston Manning. And it takes a sideways bounce and then dies at the 35-yard line. The punt and Manning is coming off the field limping after he punted the football. Something happened to the lineman, Houston Manning. You can't lose him. Too important to this Oldham County team. And that's a 30-yard punt by Manning. And he's still limping over here. Goodness gracious. Gingerly walking down the sideline. They'll spot it at the 36, so 29-yard punt, no return. 1st and 10 from their own 36 for Bullitt East. Egan with nobody in the backfield with him. He's 5 wide, 3 right, 2 left. Sends a man in motion. It's Gauthier. Going to look to that left side. Throw, middle of the field, complete to Bostic at the 45. And tackled forward as he gains a first down. Gain of 11 at the 47-yard line, still on their side of the field.
It's a really good look. Bostic almost blocks initially, then just kind of leaks out, and nobody, it's like the 3rd time tonight I've seen him wide open.
A lot of teams call that a ghost block. Make it look like that, then leak into the back, into the secondary. 1st and 10 from the 47. Hoover goes in motion to the left side. Going to roll that way with Egan. Going to look to throw. Going to throw down the field. Looking for Davenport. Couldn't pull it in. Jacob Davis on coverage. Davenport, almost every pass that he's not been able to pull in, Davenport has looked at the official and asked for a flag.
He might have got one on that one. His hands were over him.
Davis with him every step of the way. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Davenport still not on his side of the field. Now he's set to go. 2nd and 10, 47. In motion, Gauthier going right to left. And a quarterback draw as Egan will get up across midfield. Taken down by Cotton. as he got to the 47 on the other side. Now into Oldham County territory. It's a 6-yard gain. Make it 7, and it'll be 3rd and 3. They've got to get ahead of the 44. So 3rd and 3.
A lot of options at 3rd and 3.
Especially when you've gone for it on almost every 4th down.
Right.
Very light rain right now. Again, lightest we've seen it tonight. Everybody's bunched in close. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Gauthier in the backfield. They'll give it to Gauthier. And he got away from a tackle. Now running to the right side, got tripped up. Cotton again. Trey Cotton has absolutely played lights out on defense tonight. So Gauthier actually able to get about a yard and a half. They're going to be a yard and a half shy. 4th down, a yard and a half. Egan's still waiting for the play. Austin Wilson is the wide receiver that's going to be in. He's wide to the right. They send 2 over to the left.
They're going to hard count him.
Hoover's in the slot to the right. Gauthier behind both those receivers on the right side. Egan looks over for a confirmation. 5 wide, no backs on 4th and 1.5. And timeout.
Yeah, we get a delay of game.
Delay of game?
Yep.
Yeah, they did not get a timeout. It's a delay of game. 8:08 to go here in the 3rd, and Bullitt East, will they punt? That punt by Oldham County we saw a moment ago, the first of the night for either team. Will we see?
Really thinking it over there. What they were doing just then was a hard count. But
so I'm not sure of what the thought process here. You take a delay of game and it's just farther back, and you're still going to go for it on 4th down. Empty backfield. 4th and 7. Egan fakes like he's going to run. Now get pressure, throws, incomplete. Had a 1st down, but it was thrown high. Wilson couldn't pull it in at the 43, and that's going to bring a turnover on downs. Maybe it's the reason why I never got paid to be a coach, but it's 4th and 1.5, and you take a delay of game penalty to go for it on 4th and 7. I just don't get it.
On the 4th and 7, the only thing that I would do there is go out and try to get them to jump offside. Hard count them like you planned on 4th and 1, and if it doesn't work, call the timeout and punt the ball away. You're going to put them back 20, but they're going to be within their own 15-yard line, hopefully, with the punt.
Ball at the 50-yard line for Oldham County as they take over. Again, short field. They had one a moment ago and squandered it. 2 wideouts left. They're going to hand off. New running back into the game for Oldham County is Justin Ruffin, and Ruffin to the right side, trying to gain the edge, couldn't get there. Chasing him over there was Zwerneman. Zwerneman able to cut him down, but not before Ruffin able to pick up about 4 to the 46-yard line. So instead of Garrison, they go to Ruffin. Ruffin lost his sleeve. 2nd and 6 coming up. Ball now nearest us here in the press box side on the near hash. Wide side of the field across the way. 2 wideouts, 1 to either side. Double tight ends here. And Ruffin in the backfield. Young pitch, left side to Ruffin. They're going to try to run east-west with Ruffin, and he's not going to get very much. Maybe a couple. Davenport came in there to cut him down, as well as Isaiah Hare.
He could have probably got some more, but the defender's great leverage. When we talk about leverage, keeping the outside shoulder to the sideline. That way he cannot get to the edge. So really good defense there.
They're going to say gain 3. It's 3rd and 3. And quickly, Shepard in the backfield now, the big boy, and a flag. Offsides, 1st down. The defensive back stepped too far into the neutral zone, covering the closest receiver to us. As it was Jackson Elkins lined up, the defensive back on him was Jacob Clancy, a freshman, and he looks like it. And he's going to come off the field now after committing the offside call. They've got Clancy listed at 5'7", and I'm going to be honest with you. If he's 5'7", I'm 6'5".
Am I 7 foot then?
You know it. 38-yard line now after the offside. 1st and 10, new set of 4. They push Shepard up to the H-back on the right side. So double H-backs, and now running to the right side, Young throwing down the field, caught at the 12 and pushed out of bounds. Jackson Elkins has made another huge catch. He did that right before halftime. He does it again here.
The breadbasket catch on the sideline. Really good to shield himself, too, from the defender, so he wasn't going to hit where the ball was at.
Zorneman pushed him out, but not before. It's a big gainer all the way down to the 13-yard line, a gain of 25. 1st and 10, rain picks up again. Starting to come down a bit heavier. In the red zone, Oldham County, they're 1 of 4 in the red zone tonight. Check that, 2 of 4. Ruffin's going to try to gain the edge right side, does, and then ducks in. Did he get into the end zone? Touchdown, Oldham County, Jacob Ruffin. Check that, Justin Ruffin. Sorry, young man, I messed up your first name. But he gets into the end zone on a 13-yard rush. That is his first touchdown of the year. He had only attempted 1 rush for 10 yards before that drive when he got called on 3 times. And Oldham County back out in front. 5:43 to go, 3rd quarter. Whistles everywhere. I don't see a flag, though. They're going to go for the extra point here. They're going to bring Huerta on to try the extra point. 50-yard drive, and they cover it in 7 plays. Extra point is up and good. Oldham County 19-12, 5:43 to go in the 3rd. Back in a moment on Glycod.com.
Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters. Colossians 3:23. Stinnett Plumbing, proudly serving Oldham County with a complete array of services from faucet fixes to bathroom renovations. Locally owned, built on integrity, and committed to bringing exceptional quality work to you. On call 24 hours a day for emergency repairs. Phone 502-690-3070. Stinnett Plumbing. You're tuned in to Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
There's a look at some of the moisture coming down, if you can discern that. And the boys trying to get the lens cleared up for you. It looks like we've gotten some moisture in there. The touchdown, a 13-yard touchdown run by Justin Ruffin, his first of his career here at Oldham County, sophomore. Huerta added the extra point, 19-12, and now Huerta approaches the ball to kick it away. And it's an onside kick, and it did not. Did it go? It went 10 yards, and I believe Oldham County has recovered, and they have. And it was Huerta who recovered the kick. Now, we still have not had a signal from the officials. And the officials are going to talk about it. So the football, and the rain starts to fall a little harder. The football has to go 10 yards, and he did. He got it 10 yards out there, and Huerta is able to recover. So an onside is recovered by Oldham County, and the kicker recovered it. They go up by 7, and they get the football right back at the 49-yard line of Bullitt East. Tayshawn McBroom. Little sneakiness of his own here and gets the football back. 3 wide to the right, 1 to the left. The boys are trying to get the camera cleared off for you. Young gets between defenders, still running 40, 35, 30, down to the 20, and bumped out of bounds inside the 15-yard line at the 14, possibly the 13. It's a run of 34 for Sam Young. Well, he split the defenders at the 48-yard line and was off to the races.
The problem we're having with the camera over here, Jim, is it's a little bit of moisture and a little bit of light reflection, so it's a fun situation. So that's why we've been messing with it.
1st and 10, ball marked at the 13-yard line. Make it a 36-yard run by Young. Tightens it up on the left side, and they're going to run Shepard to that left side. He's going to be bunched up. And the ball comes out. Did the officials give it to him? Coming out of the huddle with the football.
Side judge is ruling him down over on the far side there.
Thank you. Bullitt East said they came out of there with it, but the officials mark him down a 2-yard gain. Now a flag comes in from the referee, and this is going to be mouthing by Bullitt East, I'm sure. 2-yard gain made it 2nd and 8, but unsportsmanlike against Bullitt East.
We got unsportsmanlike conduct on the Chargers.
This will be half the distance to the goal line. They were at the 11 after the 2-yard run by Shepard. It'll take it to the 6.5. Between the 6 and 7. Coming off the field now. One of the big defensive linemen for Bullitt East is Caden Jenkins, sophomore. Jenkins possibly one of the ones that was called for unsportsmanlike.
Still got a flag on the ground there, but one thing I'm noticing, it looks like Bullitt East has brought out some of their underclassmen, getting them some playing time. So it looks like they've gotten a lot smaller in the second half.
Rain is heavier now. Flags picked up. Because it's only half the distance to the goal, it's not a first down. It's going to be 2nd and 2 from inside the 7-yard line. Handoff Garrison. Inside the 5. Still running. Touchdown. Garrison gets in from 6 yards away. That's his 2nd touchdown of the year. And all of a sudden, Oldham County, with a 2-possession lead, took them less than a minute to score after the onside kick. And we're on to kick the extra point. Ethan Ashley's team has to keep their head. They have to keep their cool here. And Huerta. Snap, placement, kick. Good. Huerta's good. That makes it 26-12. Oldham County, 4:59 to go in the third. Back in a moment on GlideCon.com.
Winter is coming. The Farmer's Almanac is predicting a rough winter with teeth-chattering cold. Don't be caught unprepared. Call Thompson Heating and Cooling today for a special $99 HVAC checkup. Because the last time you want to find out your heat isn't working is when you really need it. At Thompson, we offer a 2-hour appointment window, so you won't be kept waiting all day. We are fully stocked and prepared, and 90% of our calls are repaired that day. And as always, your satisfaction is guaranteed. Call us today for express service.
You're tuned in to Oldham High School's football on GlideCon.
Six-yard touchdown run by Trent Garrison, his 2nd of the year. Huerta's extra point, 26-12. Now Huerta will kick it away. Football fell off the tee. We were tied at 12 at halftime. Oldham County came out, had to punt it away after going 3 and out on their first drive when they had the ball at the 45-yard line. Good field position. Bullitt East got it, had to give it back. Oldham County scored and then kicked onside and was able to recover it. And the rain really starting to hammer it now. Taken at the 5-yard line by Davenport. Davenport able to squeeze through. Actually, no, it was Bostic. Bostock that was able to return that one up ahead of the 25 to about the 27-yard line. They're going to spot him at the 28. And whoa, now it's a gully washer. 1st and 10 after the return of 23 yards by Bostock. 1st and 10, 4:51 to play in the third. Handoff up the middle, Gauthier, and he'll get across the 30 to the 34. Coming off the bottom of that pile was Monte Leon. They've also got a defensive lineman in there, and Brian Coleman, senior, that was involved there. 2nd and 4. Throw, slant, incomplete. Trying to hit Davenport. Davis was on him. Not able to pull it in. Ball thrown a little bit low. It'll be 3rd and 4. Ball at the 34-yard line. Have to get to the 38. Goodness gracious, it is really coming down. 3rd and 4. 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. Man underneath in motion from left to right is Hoover, the tight end. Gauthier able to get close, falling forward. Lavelle.
They're going to give him the first down.
I think they're going to give it to him at the 38-yard line. So he needed 4, and he got 4. Actually closer to the 39. So that is a first down for Bullitt East. From now at their own 39-yard line. Snap of the hands, Gauthier. Left side of the line, through, across the 40 to the 45. Thrown down by Monte Leon and Rios Lara. 2nd and 3 coming up after that 7-yard dash to the left side. We're probably going to see a whole lot of Gauthier while it's raining this hard. I mean, it's raining so hard I could hear it through my headphones.
We got puddles forming here in the crowd. It's coming down.
As long as there's no lightning. Yeah. Hoover underneath in motion all the way out to the right side. Snap. And Gauthier caught in the backfield. First guy to get there and meet him was Waylon Starr, the 6-foot sophomore. As both coaches now starting to use some players down the depth chart a little bit. They're going to give a yard to Gauthier, who was able to fight through to the 46. 3rd and 2. Egan, empty backfield. Going to roll to his right. Throws, incomplete, flag down. Going to be a hold on Bullitt East, and I would assume Tayshawn McBroom may decline this to bring up 4th down. It is holding against Bullitt East.
Holding against the Chargers.
Holding. And it'll be declined. 4th down. And call it 2. They're at the 46. Got to get to the 48.
Let's hear what the correlation. You're surviving this rain.
I get why the crowd's down here. You don't take the penalty.
Yeah.
They've gone for it every time on 4th down. If they don't get it and you hold them back, you gain yourself maybe 5-10 yards.
Yep.
But I don't know. It's a risk either way. You give them 2 downs that way.
Gauthier's the only back. Hoover is the H-back right side. 2 wideouts left, 1 right. They move Hoover from that H-back spot into the slot on the left in motion underneath. He's set now, and they move Gauthier to the left hip of Egan. 4th and 2. Give it to him. First down. And a lot more. It wouldn't have mattered. As he gets to the 43-yard line, possibly the 42 of Oldham County. Running left side, running hard. Nice seal block on this left side by the big man, Quentin Durrett. Durrett, a sophomore set up a nice seal on this left edge. Got his running back a first down. Brendan Hendricks, sophomore offensive lineman, also helping out over there on that left side. Hendricks is the guard. Durrett's the tackle. Egan, RPO, took it out of the hands of his running back Gauthier and headed around the right side to get a first down. Middle of the field at the 34-yard line. Actually, no, it's not a first down. It's about a 8-yard gain. And it'll bring up 2nd and 2. Bullitt East needing an answer. We're at a minute and a half to go in the third. Down 14. Starting to move the football a little bit. In motion is receiver from the right to the left in Bostic, and they throw middle of the field to pick up the first down to Davenport. And Davis brought him down right where he caught it at the 25-yard line. Knocking on the door of the red zone. The battle between Davenport and Davis over here on this left side tonight of the offense has been epic. Those guys have really went to war, and they're trash talking to go with it about each and every play. Gauthier in motion out of the backfield. They're going to swing it to him and incomplete. Led Gauthier just a bit too much, Egan did there. 2nd and 10. Real danger of that being a lateral, as we saw earlier in the game. Called a fumble. But Egan enough of it forward. He led his receiver too much, and that helped him out, actually. Davenport, Bostock on the left side. Hoover on the right, and Wilson over there as well. Bostock goes in motion to the right side. Gauthier, the H-back on the right. Egan going to throw the screen back to Davenport, complete. 20, 15, 10, knocked out of bounds at the 8. They set it up well. Getting over is Trey Cotton and Monte Leon to knock him out of bounds. But it's a first down. It'll be 1st and goal for Bullitt East.
Should bring up a first down on about the 8-yard line.
Just one block, he would have been in the end zone. Just
quickly to the line. 2 wideouts either side. Gauthier in the pistol on his right to the quarterback. Going to get inside the 5. Can't get free of an ankle tackle. He'll get to the 4-yard line.
Gauthier on the run.
It's a 4-yard gain, and it's 2nd and goal. And 30 seconds and counting remaining in the third quarter. I'm not sure they'll get another one off before the quarter ends. Let's see. Yeah, they should be able to. They're getting set now. Keep Gauthier on that left hip of Egan. This time trips to the right side. Handoff. Gauthier away from a tackle and touchdown. Touchdown with 12.3 seconds remaining in the third. Gauthier, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the night, his 21st of the season. And Bullitt East cuts the lead to 1 score.
So what have out there that it looks like he was just sliding off those tacklers?
Yeah, got away from one there at the beginning and then able to escape a foot tackle at the 2 and duck into the end zone from there. That one goes for 4.
Looks like they're going to go for 2.
Must not have very much in way of confidence in this rain in their kicker. Here's Egan trying to run away from pressure. Going to throw, end zone. Caught. 2-point conversion is good. Davenport caught it. Egan threw it. And that cuts it to a 6-point game. 26-20. 12.3 seconds remaining in the third. Back in a moment on GlideCod.com.
And with 12 seconds left in the third quarter, your score. Oldham County 26, Bullitt East.
Winter is coming. The Farmer's Almanac is predicting a rough winter with teeth-chattering cold. Don't be caught unprepared. Call Thompson Heating and Cooling today for a special $99 HVAC checkup. Because the last time you want to find out your heat isn't working is when you really need it. At Thompson, we offer a 2-hour appointment window, so you won't be kept waiting all day. We are fully stocked and prepared, and 90% of our calls are repaired that day. And as always, your satisfaction is guaranteed. Call us today for express service.
You're tuned in to Oldham High School's football on GlideCod.
The scoring play, a 4-yard touchdown run for Mason Gauthier, the leading running back in Class 6A in the state of Kentucky. Gets his second of the night, 21st of the season. 2-point conversion, Egan throw, Davenport catch. It's 26-20, and here's a sky kick over the team and out of bounds down at the 2-yard line. So it'll be an out-of-bounds kick. He almost got the end zone, but it goes out, and they actually say it goes out at the 1. Gosh, that's tough. But Tonelli almost got it to the end zone, and it'll come out to the 35. That's where they'll start 1st and 10. Oldham with a 6-point lead. They have led by as many as 14. This should be, unless it's an incomplete pass, should be the last play of the third quarter. 12.3 seconds remaining. 26-20 Oldham with the football near hash mark, 35-yard line. Young has got Garrison with him in the backfield. 2 wide to the left, 1 right. Handoff, Garrison, caught in the backfield, escapes, going to get a yard before he's thrown backwards by Isaiah Hare. Hare has been all over the field tonight. Jansen Hayden, the big senior defensive lineman and offensive lineman, he's involved as well, and the third quarter comes to a close. 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up for Oldham. Fourth quarter next here on GlideCon.com.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Brian Morrison in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer, Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and our newest location at 1675 Watterson Trail in Louisville. You're tuned in to Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
2nd and 9, and they'll do an end around with Justin Ruffin, who has a rushing touchdown tonight, but this time Ruffin bottled up in the backfield back at the 34. He's going to lose yards. Involved in the tackle that time for Bullitt East is Gabe Henderson, who's had a big game defensively. First play of the fourth quarter is a run that loses 3 yards, and Ruffin is still down on the ground. And the officials blow the whistle. Ruffin was roughed up a bit. And now the dog medic has come out to help out Ruffin. Golden Retriever that came out with the training staff.
That's a new one. I haven't seen that one.
I haven't seen that one at high school level, but good for him. Standing right by Ruffin, and Ruffin's still down. Looks like a cramp. They're trying to stretch out the back of the leg for Ruffin. It's going to be 3rd and 12 when we get back to play. As Colby and Will still working on that lens to try and get it freed up for you, but it is got some condensation on it from all the rain that we've had in the area and the cool temperatures. Let me say that like I'm not from somewhere down
I almost need
in the hills.
Need like a blow dryer to just blow on this to warm it up.
And it is Ruffin with a cramp, and he's going to get up on his own power. So that's good to see that it wasn't something more serious, and he'll walk off the field with a little bit of a limp with the Golden Retriever in tow. I love that. I'm an animal lover, so I love to see those guys go out there. What a good dog. 3rd and 12. Rain picks up a bit. Oldham at their own 33. Bullitt East defense got their ears pinned back. They're going to come after Young. Garrison in the backfield now goes up to the H-back spot on the right side. 2 wideouts right and left. Young rolling to the right, throws to the sideline. Davis incomplete. Went through his hands a bit high at the 47-yard line. Would have been a first down on coverage for Bullitt East was Jack Zwerneman. Zwerneman right with Davis the whole way, but Davis could have caught that. Catchable ball would have been tough. Brings up 4th down, and it looks as if Oldham will bring on Houston Manning to punt again. And Manning came off the field after his last punt, first drive of the second half, and was limping. So he's back out there. That's good to see. Manning trying to dry his hands. Bullitt East may come after him here. And he'll get it away, and it's a nice high end-over kick. Taken at the 32-yard line by Bostock, and he's tackled. Great special teams by Waylon Starr. Starr's made a couple of big tackles tonight. Starr got down there and took him out. It's a negative return for Bullitt East. At the 29-yard line, he caught it at the 32, so he lost 3 yards on the return. The punt goes for 38 yards. Nice punt by Manning. So Bullitt East back to work now. Egan. Empty backfield, 3 left, 2 right. Gauthier goes in motion from the left to the right. Looks, throws, almost picked off and caught. Right through the hands of Davis and into the hands of Davenport. Nice concentration by the junior receiver, Nolan Davenport, to pull that in. After it went through Davis's hands, he tipped it. He gets into Oldham territory at the 47-yard line. That was a gain of 24. 1st and 10. Bullitt East going in tempo. Gauthier up the middle. He's got a gain inside the 40-yard line before he's finally tackled. Gets about 9 yards on first down to the 39. And again, Bullitt East trying to hurry it a bit. He got 8 on the carry, did Davenport, running left side. 2 wideouts left, 2 right. Gauthier in the backfield with Egan. No tight end. On the far hash mark, handoff Gauthier goes left, trying to cut as he got the first down. He'll get to the 35-yard line, and that is all. It's a gain. They only needed 2, and they were able to get 3.
Bringing some momentum right now. They're starting to move it down pretty quick.
They mark him down at the 36. 1st and 10, and again, moving quickly. 10-19 and counting in the game. Gauthier, no, it's a different running back this time, who they try in the middle of the line, and I don't think he got anything at all, and it's a no-gainer as they went that time to Ryan Richardson. First time we've seen Richardson carry the ball tonight. Richardson, a sophomore. And they're going to leave him in there. 2nd and 10 after the no-gainer on Richardson. Trips to the right, 1 to the left. And offsides. Hard count, and the fake slap by Egan got Oldham County to jump. And it looked like it was Sam Oldham, also possibly the defensive end over here on this near side. It didn't get the number. Two players jumped. Could have been Waylon Starr. They get a free 5 yards out of that. 2nd and 5, up to the 31. That opens the playbook. 9.5 now, under, to play in the game. Camera work might be done for the evening. I'll try to keep you as updated as I can. Snap, Egan fakes the handoff, runs up the middle, got the first down, got more. As he gets to the 20-yard line, possibly the 19, it'll be red zone time for Bullitt East. It's another first down, the gain of 11. Make it 13 as he gets to the 19. Red zone time for Bullitt East. Far hash mark again. Richardson still the back. Looks, throws, slant, incomplete. Over the head of Davenport, who was running the slant at the 15, possibly the 13-yard line. But Egan really let that one sail. Could have went out of his hand or slipped because of the moisture. Rain is starting to become a little bit more steady again. 2nd and 10 from the 19 of Oldham County. Bullitt East, 9:01 to play. They trail by 6 to the Chargers. Both teams 7-2. Here's the snap. Egan to throw. Looks. Man crossing and right through his hands. Incomplete. Wide open was Bostock, and he doesn't pull it in. I mean, couldn't have been more wide open.
He's not happy with himself. Yeah, you've got to catch that ball in that situation. I'm surprised more receivers don't have gloves. Quarterbacks hate it in the rain, but kind of surprising.
3rd and 10. Red zone tonight. Bullitt East is 2 of 4. Red zone chances. Gauthier back in the backfield. Pistol. Gauthier to the right side. Not going to get the first down, but gets inside the 15 to the 14 for a 5-yard gain. And it'll bring up 4th down and 5. Sam Oldham met him and then got help from teammates. But they got half of it, and I think they'll probably go for it here with 8:35 and counting to go in the game. 4th and 5 from the Oldham 14. Huge play. Still plenty of time in this game, but this is a big one. 4th and 5. Egan, Gauthier in the backfield. Trips to the right, one wide out to the left. Gauthier, handoff, middle. Did he get there? I'm not sure. He got to the 10. I don't think he got it. And we've got an Oldham County player still down and apparently has been injured. And it may have been Sam Oldham. We'll have to wait and see. He did not get the first down. It's the 10-yard line is where they marked down Gauthier. So it's a turnover on downs, and it'll be Oldham County football. But a player still down, and the training staff out to check on him. It looks like to be a lower extremity injury, and I'm looking to see if I see Oldham's number, and I don't believe I do. So that could be, possibly be the junior, Sam Oldham, who's played extremely well tonight.
Let's hope everything's all right out there.
Still looking at him. Training staff out. Coaching staff is out there as well, or a member of the coaching staff. He's on his back down at the 13-yard line, and it looks that it is Oldham, and it looks as if he is up. He's trying to put weight on what looks to be his right leg, and he's not able to put very much weight on it whatsoever. Gingerly coming off. Oldham's had a big game. Rain starts to intensify a bit. We're back to a medium rainfall. First and 10 now for Oldham County after they turn away Bullitt East inside the red zone. Now 2 of 5 tonight for the Chargers in red zone opportunities. 8:10 to play. First and 10 from their own 10-yard line. Young under center, turns, gives the ball to Garrison. Here's a flag down, and Garrison would have gotten a first down up to the 22-yard line, a gain of 12, but I think this is probably coming back. If I had to guess,
likely,
I'm going to say that it's probably coming back. It's a hold against Oldham County. Here's the bad news. It takes away the 12-yard run by Garrison. The good news, if you're Oldham County, is that it's only a 5-yard penalty because it's half the distance to the goal line. So instead of 1st and 20, it'll be 1st and 15.
It's a good problem. Good problem to have.
But the caveat to all that is that they're in the shadow of their own goalpost here at their own 5-yard line. Young is going to go under center. Garrison still in the backfield. He's got an H-back on that right side and Shepard. 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. Young with a hard count almost got Bullitt East to jump off sides. Snap, Garrison, hit early. I don't think he got anything. Bullitt East defense leading the charge that time was Sexton. Evan Sexton, the junior linebacker. Michael Wheatley involved as well. No gain. 2nd and 15. Young goes back to the shotgun. Going to run it himself. Right side, and he got taken down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Linebacker coming in to make that one was Braxton Jocelyn, the junior. What an incredible defensive play by Jocelyn. And Young tackled back at the 2-yard line. Goodness gracious, going the wrong direction. All the way back to the 2, a loss of 4. And it brings up 3rd and 18. And Oldham really in their own territory here. All the way back to the 2, Young shotgun. Garrison with him in the backfield. Trips to the right side. A wide out to the left. In the middle of the field, snap, Young fakes the pass, gets away from some pressure, and gets up to the 14-yard line before he's driven back. It was a nice job. Young faked the screen to the right side, did a little shoulder thing like he would throw, then just took off around the left edge and was able to pick up some yardage so they're not in such a bad way in field position. It was a gain of 12, but it brings up 4th down and 7. And Houston Manning, the big offensive lineman back there to punt again. He'll stand at his own 2-yard line. 5.5 minutes and counting to go in the game. Down here at midfield is Bostock. Snap is low. Straight up the elevator shaft. It'll bounce and go out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. Still not a bad punt. It's a 31-yard punt, no return. Manning was trying to get that away very quickly and did a good job of getting the football off his foot as they were coming hard were the Chargers. You keep giving them good field position. Disaster looms. Egan. Near hash mark, 2 wide to the left, 1 to the right. There's an H-back at Hoover on the left side. Gauthier on the right hip of the quarterback, Egan. They're on the near hash. 1st and 10 from the Oldham 45. Hoover goes in motion from left to right underneath. And the snap, Egan looks to throw, pressure, throws, middle of the field, caught at the 41, tackled at the 39 is Wilson, but there is a flag in the backfield. A flag back at where Egan threw the ball, and it's a hold against Bullitt East. They would have gotten about 6 yards on the play, but the hold is going to take them back. It'll be 1st down still, but it's going to be a long way to go to pick up another set of 4. It's going to be 1st and 26. They're back at their own 39-yard line are the Chargers, and they've got to get to the 35. Snap, Egan rolling to his left, looks, fakes the pass, now tries to get anything he can on the ground, and he's going to be tackled after a gain up to the 43 of about 4 yards. Over there's Wesley Rios Lara, the senior linebacker for Oldham County, to bring him down. Rain a little bit heavier now. 4:40 and counting in the game. 26-20, Oldham County with the lead, but Bullitt East facing from their own 42-yard line, 2nd and 22. Here's Gauthier running up the middle. A big gash, gets back into Oldham territory at the 49. Looks like he got a nice 10-yard gain there. Maybe 9. And it'll be 3rd and 14. And definite 4-down territory for Bullitt East. Egan looks to the sideline for the play. Gauthier in the backfield, trips to the right side, one wide out to the left. That's the short side of the field. Egan gets pressure, goes around the left side, slides down at the 45-yard line. He's only going to get 4 on the play, and it brings up 4th and 10. On the far side of the field, far hash mark, 4th and 10. 3.5 minutes to play. They're going for it. Trips to the right side, wide out to the left. Gauthier in the backfield. Egan puts Gauthier on his left hip. Oldham fans getting loud. Long count. Snap. Fake the handoff. Throw. Middle of the field. Incomplete. Knocked away. Davenport down at the 20-yard line on the post pattern. And the pass breakup made by Trent Garrison, the running back, switching over to the defensive side of the ball. And now 3:04 remaining in the game. Bullitt East has all 3 of their timeouts. 1st and 10. Oldham no longer in the shadow of their own goalpost. They now have the football at their own 45 after the turnover on downs. They come to the line of scrimmage. Young has Shepard in the backfield with him. They're missing a player. Monte Leon scrambles to get on the field. He's the tight end left side. Got an H-back over there as well in Joshua Soder. They'll run to that side. Young able to get a nice 7-yard gain on 1st down into Bullitt East territory at the 48-yard line. Under 3 minutes now. Not going to use the timeout just yet. Ethan Ashley decides to wait. They'll take as much time as they can. 2nd and 3. Ball at the 48-yard line of Bullitt East. Right in the OC logo in the middle of the field. 2 wide outs to the left, nobody to the right, but an H-back and Soder. Shepard bangs forward, football comes out, and Bullitt East has it. Fumbled. Shepard had it knocked out of his hands. He looked as if he was going to get the 1st down, but the turnover gives it back to the Chargers. I didn't see who came up with the recovery. My, what a big play. Ball loose and recovered by Bullitt East. And again, I apologize. I did not see who came off the bottom of that pile. Did you see, Colby? I'm assuming not.
No. I'm sorry. I wish I could.
I understand. Far hash mark for Bullitt East as they get it right back. Now 2:10 to play. After the fumble, trips to the left side. They'll bring Hoover in motion underneath. Back over here to the right to join Wilson. Egan rolls to his left. Throws down the field, throws it away. They were on the short side of the field and rolling that way, so there was not a lot of real estate for Egan to kind of roll out with. So he had to throw it away fairly early. 2nd and 10 now from the 48. Bullitt East on their side of the midfield stripe. 2:05, make it 6. 2:06 and The clock stops with the incompletion. They'll go 2 wideouts to either side. Gauthier in the backfield. Egan has him on his left hip. Now sends in motion Davenport. Looking, throws to Davenport on a lateral to the right side, and he'll get to the 50-yard line, maybe the 49, and Davenport picks up 3, and timeout Bullitt East. So they pick up 3 on the lateral to the right side to Davenport. Switch to the Oldham County side of the field at the 49. 3rd and 7 coming up. The timeout call with 1:52 to go in the game. I think we're good on breaks, are we? No? Yes? Let's keep it here so we don't miss anything. Again, we apologize. Camera problems have plagued us tonight. The moisture getting into the camera and just has been a problem all night long for us. So I will try my best to give you the description of what's going on here. Oldham County and Bullitt East. Last regular season game of the season. Both teams 7-2, hoping to go into the playoffs on a nice little run. 1:52 to play. Oldham County leads 26-20.
Big third down play here, Jim.
Bullitt East has the ball at the Oldham 49, 3rd and 7. They'll go for it on 4th down, I think, for sure. Egan gets the play call, trips to the left side, 1 wide out in Wilson to the right. Gauthier goes in motion to the left. Pressure on Egan. He gets away from it, trying to get the edge. Will, first down, and then run out of bounds. Got the first down and a lot more. Wilson got hurt. He's holding his right arm, but a gain on 3rd and 7 all the way down to the 33-yard line. 16-yard gain, a big one by Egan when they needed it. Moves the sticks, new set of 4. 1st and 10 from the Oldham 33. This one's going to come down to the end. Egan puts Wilson in motion. Looks to throw. Middle of the field, almost picked off. Wanted to go to Bostock at the 25. And Bostock had a defensive back right in front of him. Waylon Starr made the pass break up and was in a better position to catch the ball. And a timeout. An injury for Wilson, I believe, is going to be the referee's timeout. No, it's a Oldham County Colonel that is down on the field.
A little cramp action.
Yeah, I think you're right. They're stretching him out. I'm not sure if that's Sam Oldham again, possibly. He had a cramp situation a little bit earlier, but I don't see him in the huddle over here, so I believe Sam Oldham is the player with the cramp situation down at the 25-yard line. All right. Here's your situation. Give you a game reset, 1:38 to play in the contest. It's 26-20 Oldham County. Bullitt East has the football at the 32-yard line of Oldham County. It'll be 2nd and 10. 2 timeouts for Bullitt East, 3 for Oldham County, and it was not Oldham, it's actually Trey Cotton, and Trey Cotton has played a monster game on defense for Oldham County tonight. He's able to leave the field on his own power. 2nd and 10 for Bullitt East. They'll go 2 wideouts to either side. Ball closest to the near hash mark at the 33. Snap. Fake the throw. Pressure on Egan. Throws middle of the field, incomplete. Wanted Davenport. Davis was over there, or check that. Sherman was on coverage of Davenport that time. But a ton of pressure into the backfield to make Egan throw that when he didn't want to. Isaac Starr, the senior, getting pressure into the face of Egan. 3rd and 10. 1:33, clock stops with the incompletion. Definite 4-down territory for Bullitt East. They'll go trips to the left side. Hoover is the closest to us. Wilson is the only wide receiver on the right. Gauthier goes in motion to the left. Pressure, throw, caught, and getting away from one tackle and then smacked down at the 34 is Davenport. Jacob Davis comes in and makes a monster tackle. Timeout, Bullitt East. Also coming in was Caden Osborne. First time we've said the sophomore's name tonight. Bullitt East uses one of their 2 remaining. 1:20 left. It's going to be 4th down and 11 coming up for the Chargers of Bullitt East, and this could possibly be the game. The pressure to Egan has been the key in the last few plays. They have really been able to make him throw it, make him uncomfortable, and pressure him into some bad throws.
That's what we talked about early on with the pressure get to him. They like to send a lot of blitz. This is a tough decision as a coach. You have some timeouts left. Man, I would almost try to hard count them, but then if you mess up, you add 5 yards to your own pain, and it just keeps adding. So hopefully you guys at home can finally see this. We got some action going on here. It's very zoomed in, but we did get to see that big hit. So see what they come out here and do.
4th and 11. It's really 4th and 10 from the 33, really. 2 wide to the left, 1 to the right. H-back on the right side. Snap, Egan fakes a handoff. Looks to roll a little bit to his left side. Throws down the field, throws it up for grabs, and it is knocked down. Incomplete. It was intended on the sideline for Bostock and knocked down. I believe it was Davis that got over to knock it down, and that may do it. 1:11 to go, and only 1 timeout, although the scoreboard still says 2. I thought that was a Bullitt East timeout a moment ago. Yeah, they only have 1 timeout. Tayshawn McBroom getting confirmation of that from the official. They just have not taken it off the scoreboard. 26-20, Oldham County will go to the victory celebration. Or I'm sorry, the victory formation. And the knee down by Young, and the clock will start. And with 1 timeout, I'm not sure if Ethan Ashley will actually use it. Looks like he's going to call Uncle. Bullitt East is going to drop to 7-3. How about the Oldham defense?
He's going to take
and now
it.
He is going to take it. Bullitt East. How about the Oldham defense holding them to 20 points tonight? And I realize weather had a whole lot to do with this. Neither team able to really do what they like to do on offense because of the weather conditions. But Oldham County holds them to 20 points, a team that was averaging over 40 a game, and they get the victory here. We'll go to 8-2 on the season.
I'm impressed. I think really the tone was set by Coach McBroom. This game meant something to him, and I think he relayed that to his players. They came out and played really well. A lot of pressure, played very tight. They looked really good on defense.
Timeout was used, 53.6 seconds remaining. They'll kneel down again and may have to do it one last time, but should be able to run it off after that. Snap. Kneel down. Is he going to use it? Maybe he did have 2 left. I don't think it's going to matter at this point.
No.
Clock still running. And they have to do it one more time. And there's the kneel down. And that will. Teams going to their respective sidelines. Hard-fought game here tonight, but Oldham County is going to get the victory. 26-20 over Bullitt East. Bullitt East falls to 7-3. They've got Southern in their sights for the first round of the playoffs next week. Oldham County goes to 8-2 and will take on a Madison Central team in the first round of the playoffs coming up next week. And they'll have to go to Richmond to take them on. That's our final score, 26-20. Back in a moment to start post-game coverage in just a moment here on Glycod.com.
Winter is coming. The Farmer's Almanac is predicting a rough winter with teeth-chattering cold. Don't be caught unprepared. Call Thompson Heating and Cooling today for a special $99 HVAC checkup. Because the last time you want to find out your heat isn't working is when you really need it. At Thompson, we offer a 2-hour appointment window, so you won't be kept waiting all day. We are fully stocked and prepared, and 90% of our calls are repaired that day. And as always, your satisfaction is guaranteed. Call us today for express service.
Want to replace your old, rotted, and drafty windows? What would your house look like with the newest and high-quality windows on the market? With just one call to Metro Windows, you can choose from a great selection of aluminum-clad, vinyl, and rot-free windows at an affordable price. And Metro Windows can also replace just the glass and failed windows, too. Their installers are Oldham County residents that take pride in their work and craftsmanship. Metro Windows has been locally owned for over 30 years and is the proud carrier of the Windsor window line. Give Metro Windows a call today at 222-7828. That's 222-7828, Metro Windows.
Crestwood Coin Laundry, Oldham County's leading laundromat for over 25 years. Located at 6520 West Highway 146, Crestwood Coin Laundry offers state-of-the-art facilities in a clean, inviting atmosphere. You can wash and dry clothes yourself, or you can drop off your clothes in the morning and have them back clean, dry, and folded that afternoon. Their extra-large washers are perfect for comforters and large items, and all larger machines accept credit cards. They're open at 8 on weekdays and 7 on weekends for your convenience. Stop in or visit them online, CrestwoodCoinLaundryKY.com.
Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters. Colossians 3:23. Stinnett Plumbing, proudly serving Oldham County with a complete array of services from faucet fixes to bathroom renovations. Locally owned, built on integrity, and committed to bringing exceptional quality work to you. On call 24 hours a day for emergency repairs. Phone 502-690-3070. Stinnett Plumbing.
Welcome to WDRB Home Design here at Watts Home Center. We're talking paint colors today. Tommy, what are the hottest colors this season?
The hottest colors are gray. Grays are trending. You also have taupes, off-white. Benjamin Moore has over 4,000 colors, so we can find something that you like.
So if I wanted to color match my shirt, you could do it?
I can do it. We take our little color spectrometer here. We'll take a picture of your shirt. Tells us what color it is. We have true color lighting, so it helps us get the true color to match your color.
Do you have any tips for us to ensure a successful paint job?
The best tip I can give you is use the proper tools. You want to use a good paintbrush, you want to use a good roller. People always grab a roller frame, they just want to roll a wall. Grab a pole, whether it be an expensive good one, an inexpensive wood one. It makes the job go so much easier when you're rolling that wall out.
The team at Watts Home Center can answer all your painting questions, so come on out to their location here in LaGrange. I'm Lindsay Cox for WDRB Home Design.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by Watts Home Center. Whether it's building, restoring, or improving your home, visit the experts at Watts. 2350 Commerce Parkway in LaGrange. Watts Home Center. Design that feels like home.
Final score here at Belfield was Oldham County 26, Bullitt East 20. That's your final. Here's a rundown of the scoring plays tonight. First touchdown came at the 2:10 mark of the first quarter. Bullitt East scored first 3-yard touchdown run by Mason Gauthier, his 20th of the season on the ground. Extra point was no good from Jack Tonelli, and it was 6-0 Bullitt East. First, the second play of the second quarter, Oldham County got even. 14-yard touchdown run by Sam Young, his 15th rushing touchdown of the year. A 2-point conversion was no good on the Shepherd run. We were tied at 6 with 11:14 to go in the second quarter. It would be Oldham County scoring the next touchdown with 4:41 to go. A 10-yard touchdown run again by Sam Young, his 16th of the season. A 2-point conversion was no good on a young run, and it was Oldham County 12-6. But we would not go to halftime that way. It would be tied again at 12 with 1:03 to go in the second quarter. Bullitt East, a 37-yard touchdown pass from Travis Egan, the quarterback, his 27th of the year, to Davenport. Nolan Davenport, the wide receiver, caught his 17th touchdown catch on that one of the season. A 2-point conversion with a Gauthier run was no good, and it was 12-12, and that was what we would be at halftime. Oldham County would score the first touchdown of the second half with 5:43 left to go in the third quarter. A 13-yard touchdown run, the very first of the career of Justin Ruffin, a sophomore running back. The extra point by Huerta was good. It was 19-12. The ensuing kickoff, Huerta kicked it onside, recovered it himself, and Oldham County was able to score less than a minute later with 4:59 to go in the third. And that would prove to be the winning touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run by Trent Garrison. Huerta's extra point made it 26-12. Bullitt East would score before the third quarter was over with 12.3 seconds remaining on the clock. A 4-yard touchdown run by Mason Gauthier, his 21st of the season. The 2-point conversion was good as Egan threw it to Davenport in the end zone, and that made it 26-20. But we would not have any scoring in the fourth quarter whatsoever, and our game would end 26-20, Oldham County with the victory. They're 8-2 on the season now. Bullitt East is 7-3, and they both get ready for the first round of the playoffs next week. Back in a moment with more scores from the area here on GlyCod.com. Robert Lane is not a seasoned politician. He grew up in Oldham County and has been in the trenches alongside first responders for over 20 years. As sheriff, he will provide fresh, community-oriented policing perspectives while maintaining a duty to serve citizens fairly and impartially. Vote for a candidate with a servant's heart. Vote Robert Lane for Oldham County Sheriff, committed to community.
I'm Robert Lane, and I approve this message.
Paid for and approved by Robert Lane for Oldham County Sheriff.
Looking for new ways to connect with your customer? Did you know that local grassroots marketing is the most effective? For a successful economic approach, email info@glycod.com or call 502-551-5027. Looking for sound, prudent financial advice? Did you know that one of the brightest and best financial advisors is in your own backyard? Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions Incorporated has a mission to understand your long-term goals and to create a specific strategy just for you. Robin understands the challenges that face most of us today and offers fresh, out-of-the-box thinking that can put you on the road to financial freedom. Contact Robin Lawson today at 502-225-9900. That's 502-225-9900 or visit lawsonfinancial.net.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Brian Morrison in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
LaGrange Service Center is a professional automotive service center that aims to provide the highest level of customer satisfaction. Their team is dedicated to performing honest and ethical work. Their experienced technicians make affordably priced immediate and scheduled repairs. Plus, they offer 24-hour emergency roadside assistance and much more. Located at 409 West Jefferson Street, or call 502-222-1673. LaGrange Service Center.
Winter is coming. The Farmer's Almanac is predicting a rough winter with teeth-chattering cold. Don't be caught unprepared. Call Thompson Heating and Cooling today for a special $99 HVAC checkup. Because the last time you want to find out your heat isn't working is when you really need it. At Thompson, we offer a 2-hour appointment window, so you won't be kept waiting all day. We are fully stocked and prepared, and 90% of our calls are repaired that day. And as always, your satisfaction is guaranteed. Call us today for express service.
You're tuned in to Oldham High School's football on GlyCod.
26-20 here at Oldham County High School tonight. Colonels get the victory over Bullitt East. Let's check scores from around the area now, and one I'll pass along to you. Mayo gets the win over Manual, at least I think they will. 4.5 minutes to play, 23-0. Mayle's defense comes up big tonight.
Yeah, I've got a final score there, actually, 23-0. So, like you drew it up and called it. South Oldham 26. They defeat Central Hardin, who only scored 6. Nelson County and North Oldham, very tight. North Oldham 14, Nelson County 12. Final score, St. X 27, Bowling Green 0 final. And the Fairdale 42, Wagner 6. Those are some of the scores we announced earlier already. Final PRP 56 over Valley 0 and Cal 53 over Eastern 0.
Yeah, we had a late start here tonight. So that's a look at the scoreboard. When we come back, we're going to award most outstanding players of this game. So come back with us on Glycod.com.
Welcome to WDRB Home Design here at Watts Home Center. We're talking paint colors today. Tommy, what are the hottest colors this season?
The hottest colors are gray. Grays are trending. You also have taupes, off-white. Benjamin Moore has over 4,000 colors, so we can find something that you like.
So if I wanted to color match my shirt, you could do it?
I can do it. We take our little color spectrometer here. It will take a picture of your shirt, tells us what color it is. We have true color lighting, so it helps us get the true color to match your color.
Do you have any tips for us to ensure a successful paint job?
The best tip I can give you is use the proper tools. You want to use a good paintbrush, you want to use a good roller. People always grab a roller frame, they just want to roll a wall, grab a pole, whether it be an expensive good one, inexpensive wooden one. It makes the job go so much easier when you're rolling that wall out.
The team at Watts Home Center can answer all your painting questions, so come on out to their location here in LaGrange. I'm Lindsay Cox for WDRB Home Design.
Looking for sound, prudent financial advice? Did you know that one of the brightest and best financial advisors is in your own backyard? Robin Lawson of Financial Solutions Incorporated has a mission to understand your long-term goals and to create a specific strategy just for you. Robin understands the challenges that face most of us today and offers fresh, out-of-the-box thinking that can put you on the road to financial freedom. Contact Robin Lawson today at 502-225-9900. That's 502-225-9900 or visit lawsonfinancial.net.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets. Cuckoo Crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
For your surprisingly great home and auto rate, call State Farm agent Brian Morrison in Louisville today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. Visit your locally owned power equipment dealer, Anderson Sales and Service in Madison, Crestwood, and our newest location at 1675 Watterson Trail in Louisville. You're tuned in to Oldham High School's football on Glycod.
Tonight's most outstanding players are brought to you by Anderson Sales and Service, a top choice for homeowners and lawn professionals. Visit their Crestwood location at 6159 West Highway 146 or online at andersonsales.com. Most outstanding players for first Bullitt East. I think Mason Gauthier proved to me tough runner. He's slight in stature, but he makes up for it in toughness.
As little as I got to see working on this technology over here, I was very impressed when I did watch him run the ball. He's hard to bring down. He bounced off. He kept his feet moving. Very impressed with his game today.
Great speed. 2 touchdowns on the ground tonight for Gauthier, just not enough for his team to get the victory. For the victors, Oldham County, well, he decided that, this was a defensive kind of game. You're holding a team that averages more than 40 points a contest. You hold them to 20 in this one. The defense made big plays. Jacob Davis made a lot of those big tackles on defense tonight, so we'll talk about the young man who drew a tough assignment with the wide receiver, Nolan Davenport, leading receiver in Class 6A in the state of Kentucky. Davis held his own.
Rain or not, he did really well. It was always tight coverage. He never really let him get past him. He was all over the place and definitely made sure that he didn't get away from him. Very good game for him.
All right, those are your most outstanding players. You know, you can also nominate your favorite student-athlete for Glycod's Most Outstanding Student-Athlete Award. This winter, a male and a female high school student will be recognized for their outstanding academic and athletic achievements for during the fall sports season. For more information and to submit an applicant, visit glycod.com. You should be able to find the information that you're looking for there. That's going to do it for our broadcast from here in Buckner, Kentucky at Oldham County High as the rain starts to fall a little bit heavier once again. It has been a wet kind of night here in Buckner, but the final score, they'll take it. 26-20, a victory in the last regular season game of the year for Oldham County over Bullitt East. For my partner, Colby Martin, for Will Harper, and those guys did some hard work tonight to try and get things working for you. We just had to overcome the conditions, and it wasn't easy at times. My name is Jim Tyree. Thanks for watching. This is Glycod.com.
From Glycod, this has been Oldham High School's football. Tonight's game was brought to you by Anderson Sales and Service, outdoor equipment specialists who make your life easier. Thompson Heating and Cooling, where your comfort comes first. Roy's Body and Glass Shop, locally owned and operated with a lifetime warranty on all repairs. LaGrange Service Center, quality car care since 1964. Watts Home Center in LaGrange, design that feels like home. Metro Windows, State Farm Insurance Agent Leslie Gilley. Robert Lane for Oldham County Sheriff. And by Lawson Financial.
For schedule information about our upcoming broadcasts, visit our website, glicod.com, Facebook and Twitter @Glycod. We thank you for tuning into this live sports presentation